a shop on the edge of town. Bottles bubbling, shades of brown. With a wink, he'll sell you dreams. Potion man's got magic schemes. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. Behind the counter his cauldron steams. A dash of hope, a pinch of dreams. He hums a tune as he brews the night, turning darkness into light. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. He'll fix your luck with a crimson brew, or sell a scroll to make skies blue. In his hands the world takes form, a potion to weather any storm. Late at night when the shop is dim, he whispers secrets to the wind. Potion man with his careful art, brewing wonder straight from the heart. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. Hey, hey.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings, and today we're doing kind of a two-part combo stream. We're going to be doing our regular Raid-Tacular night, and then we will definitely shift this stream most likely over into our Tier 2 attempt if that is happening. I'm pretty sure we have everyone here for it. We had one or two people that had to be gone, so we had some other Kinship members take over slots, so awesome. We have great teamwork. Good planning by Daniel and everybody as well. And Mr. Hammer is planning and leading this event right now, so appreciate that. And we'll have fun, and I'll do my best to be your hosting guide here on the live stream. And we'll have a good time today. Very excited. Don't worry, Veals, I got the tea. I joke me and Veals we're the tea brothers. We both have the tea little bauble for everybody. Veals can't usually make it to our Friday event because he's hard at work, so you have different schedules. So, all right, so here we go, my friends. Welcome. If you enjoy yourself, don't forget to subscribe. Maybe like the stream or video later. Double check YouTube hasn't unsubscribed you. Yeah, and also follow on Twitch if you would. Really help me out. Appreciate it. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I love the music. So we can now meet at our Kinship house for when we're doing instance things because the devs have updated it where you can now use so the housing area is technically an instanced or dungeon location. So you can now transfer from the instance to an instance and back to this instance of the housing area. So they've updated that. So that's really exciting. That's really cool. So we'll probably start seeing a lot more of our events at our Kinship home here. I'm gonna turn the music down just a wee bit because it's a little loud, but we'll leave it at 20 there. And you can hear the nice slurping sounds of everyone with their tea. I love the windmill in the background, though. I really enjoy the windmill. So anyway. Whoa! In our face. So we'll get going here soon, so I will be here to entertain you in the meantime. Hello, Duck. Thanks for being in the stream, too. Duck is actually here with us right here.
Our group is ready, and if we had
Friends
enough
looking
other
pretty cool.
people who show up tonight, we will run Battle for Erebor a second time. However, we're pretty much ready to go. I'm going to do a ready check and make sure everybody is actually here, and then I'm going to ask Zollin if he's ready to go, and then we'll get started.
Indeed we are. I'm all set on the stream side.
I'm ready, John. I pushed escape right as you asked.
That's okay.
You want to escape the ready check.
That's right.
That's right.
I hit the escape button all the time. I miss invitations all the time. Okay, welcome everybody to Raid-Tacular. Tonight we're going to be doing two things. First, because this week's featured instance is the Battle for Erebor.
For the Raid-Tacular event. Two things within this. We're going to do a third thing after in the stream.
Investment of time, and you get a guaranteed legendary tracery box, a random one, but still a legendary tracery box, and a chance at some other useful stuff. We are going to be starting with that. We are going to be running Battle for Erebor a second time if enough other kinmates show up before we are ready to move on to the second part. And the second part of our event will be Tier 3 of the Doom of Khazad-Dum. You may remember that our last Raid-Tacular 2 weeks ago, we defeated Doom of Khazad-Dum at Tier 3 for the first time this level cap, and we are going to do it again tonight. So, just a couple of things about Battle for Erebor before we enter. I am going to cover this again once we get inside. But during the week, we had some trouble with our usual tactic of simply everybody dogpiling on one boss while a healer and a tank kept the second boss far away, and just waiting for the first boss to go down, then dogpiling on the second one. And apparently that's just not going to work out anymore. So instead, what we have to do is get a group of people, one group that is primarily composed of melee DPS on one of the bosses, and that boss is going to have a buff running on him, which reduces the amount of tactical and range damage it takes. And meanwhile, all of our tactical and range DPSers are going to be hitting the boss that has the buff on him, which will reduce all melee damage. And every once in a while, those buffs are going to switch from one boss to the other, and the two groups have to run back and forth. Now, if you look at your full raid panel, which you can call up by opening up your social panel with the O button on your keyboard and then clicking on the raid tab, you'll see that the group, which is composed of myself and Zollin, is entirely composed, oh well, not entirely, but is mostly composed of melee DPS. And so this is the group that is going to start with whichever boss has the tactical damage reduction running on it. Now, Beth, please note that because of the way this group is composed, you are range DPS. And so even though you had to be assigned to our group, you are actually going to stay with the other group.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I just want to make sure you understood that. Okay, because you are ranged DPS, and ranged and tactical go together. And if you are in the group with Kren and Eleanor, that means you are in the tactical group. And you always have to be hitting the boss that has the melee damage buff reduction. Okay? So here we go.
Sounds good. Thank you for that breakdown.
We're gonna get in there. I just want everybody to run forward on their own. You keep running until you get to the bottom of the stairs. Stop at the bottom of the stairs. Please don't mess with the flags. Then we'll do some buffs and we'll get going. Let's get in there.
Yep.
Battle for Erebor, 12-player, Tier 1.
Let's do it. And the melee. So the melees will be on at the beginning. Will be on the right side. So we'll be on the right side, John. Because
the Easterlings in the north are dismayed by the news of defeats in the south, and the time has come to break the siege of Erebor. However, Sauron's champions await
'Cause
you
I'm
at
not
the
even sure
gateway
the
to the
buffs
Lonely
are on
Mountain.
those bosses to start.
Oh
with
yeah,
every
I
time.
just remember
Maybe
from
they
yesterday.
did
But
it.
yeah. Yeah, I believe the left one starts with the melee reduction. As the tank, I get plenty of time to sit there and stare at his stat bar.
Okay, right side has the ranged and tactical reduction. That means we want the melee on the right side first. The melee group is
Our group,
mine
right?
and Zollin's group, except
Yeah.
for Beth.
Except for Beth.
Okay, so I'm just going to hit the flags now.
So Beth, whoever the Lord Masters are doing lightning bolts at, shoot that person.
I think
Now,
I got one.
I
Yeah,
chose
Beth's like, I
Inferno,
got it.
Inferno and catapults. Catapults means there's going to be squares on the ground. When the squares appear, you have to run out of them so you don't get hit. That's the thing that's going to determine success and failure for us. Get out of the catapult squares when they appear. Inferno means that the ground is going to slowly get covered with flames, and once it's fully covered with flames, there's going to be nowhere to go, and we're just going to have to heal and use as many defensives as we possibly can. So it's a little bit of a race. We have to kill them both before the flames kill us. If you're standing on the stairs, please take a step forward or two so you're at the bottom of the stairs. You don't want to get trapped behind a wall of flames. Please eat from the table. And I see that somebody was kind enough to already buff my side with hope and scrolls. Can someone please do the tactical side?
All right, here we go. So this event today,
Very good.
the beginning
Thank you,
of
Shoots.
our main event
I'm
for
gonna
the
do
stream,
another ready check.
Raid-Tacular night, is for
Alright,
anyone in
so
our kinship that is 160
Just
to
to be
join
clear,
us.
so
You don't have to have perfect gear. You don't have to sign up ahead. Just anyone who shows up, we try to get everyone into something.
Should I?
That's what this
Healers are
event
going,
is.
healers are going to go. Yeah, healers are going to go.
Me and
with
Mr.
their
Hammer
group.
trade off on
they're
Friday.
in my
The other
fellowship
one
for heals and
is
stuff.
Raid Day, which is also just free
So
for
that's gonna
anyone.
make a big difference
And
there.
sometimes
That's
I do
why
it for
you
low
wanna do
levels.
that.
Sometimes I
And
do.
please,
I do different
everybody in
things on
each
the other
group,
off Friday.
don't stand at your maximum range if you happen to have ranged attacks. You want to be close.
Welcome to the
so that
stream,
you can
guys.
Get benefit of the AoE
You just started
hits.
out game learning
So
from your
close
channel.
and
Awesome.
behind.
Greetings from Brazil. Greetings.
We are
Welcome.
all ready.
Glad you're here too.
Zollin and Kren. Zollin, please remember you are going after the guy on the right.
On the
And
right,
Kren,
yep.
you are going after the guy on the left, and we have to pull them apart. Kren, you just need to pull your guy over to the left a little bit. Zollin's going to be pulling his guy over to the near right corner.
Okay. One thing I wanted to add real quick. When we switch, when you see the buff switch, me and Kren are not going to switch. That'd be too complicated, correct? We'll just stay
Yeah,
on our
that's fine.
target.
Exactly,
So the healers know to switch. Okay, that's all I want to say.
That's right.
All right. All right.
Okay, I'm going to
Tell
count
us
down
what.
from 5, and then our tanks are going to go in, and we're going to follow the tanks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, if you guys have damage buffs, use them.
Yeah, I was lagging for a moment.
I just let my stuff get bopped, but I mean, I don't really take much damage from it anyway.
The damage is switched.
It's switched. Everybody swap. Swap, swap, swap. Thanks. Stay where you are, everybody.
Got shield wall on you, John, so just focus everybody else. I'm eating a lot of damage right now. Shield wall fell off you, John, just so you know.
It's the range, I know.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know.
Switched again. Nope, and I'm down.
All right, everybody. So please release, and we will run back and give it one more try. The battle's not over yet.
Alright, now let's go walk in the thingy. Give me fire! Alright. Well. Are any of the other ones besides Inferno an option?
Yeah, I mean, they're all options. They're all
Yeah, I'm
things
just wondering
to
if they're with the this new thing that they're making us do, that it would be easier to deal with something else. What reinforcements? Like, what are those? Are those like a lot of ads or?
Yeah, you get a fair number of ads. As long as you can pick them up, it's not a problem. But if they start running to the healers and they don't get picked up, that's the only time it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Everybody can do AOE, so they're easy to take down. They're not particularly strong.
Well, we could do ads. I mean, me and Kren are here. It's easy to handle ads on Guardians. And...
Well, I'm willing to try that if you like, Zollin. We can do that.
What do you got?
Sure.
I think it's a good. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay, as long. Yep. Okay, so Kren and Zollin just got to be alert to that.
Be ready.
We're still gonna get catapulted.
But then we won't have to stand in fire.
Correct. As long as the healers are somewhat like within 15 meters of us. If ads run up to you guys, me and Kren should be able to grab them off. Just don't be standing 25, 30 meters away from us because we don't want to move the bosses. So.
Okay.
Is it still necessary for me to keep an eye on the switch?
Yeah. We're still.
Yes,
Yeah.
you still have to switch.
All right. I'll try to keep an eye out.
Okay, so the only difference here is that the ground is not going to gradually become filled with fire. Everything else is going to be exactly the same. Melee group, that's mine and Zollin's group, is still going to be going to the right, except for Beth, who is going to the left. Okay, buffs are up on the melee group. Is the tactical group ready?
It should be.
It's like,
Very good, thank you. Okay, everybody's ready. Tanks on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So basically, I'm just gonna watch for where these ads spawn because I've actually never seen the ads spawn. So I don't know if they come from stairs or if they spawn out of the sides or behind us. I'm not sure.
Yeah, pull this back on and watch this one. Ads are here. Drilling threat will attract them. Tanks will more.
It's killing John. I didn't even know what was killing you.
More ads up.
keep that.
Got some ads.
They're not very strong ads. But there were some bleeds that you guys got. Some acid dots, it looks like they're doing.
Wait.
Switch.
Alright, make sure you see where I'm standing so you guys don't get.
This guy's down there. I don't have enough res there.
Alright, so I'm noticing something. The ads seem to cause acid damage when you're near them. 60,000 every 2 seconds, so it's kind of like the fire. So you might want to not be right next to them. It's going to be kind of hard for the melee though.
Melee is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
The acid is, well,
Yeah, I had 2 ads out here.
Yeah,
We need to switch again.
we might need to. What
Got
we
both
might
your
need to
viewers
do
down.
is the ads all come up the stairs. I think I should tank him right here, like this. Is that far enough away? It turns over there on the other side, so that I make sure I get all the ads. Oh well, they all want to have fun. See the dot they're putting on me? Which one of them? One of them is putting an acid dot on. Is it the mage? Which one of them is doing it? Huh. I'm trying to figure out which one is doing it. now there's 3 dots on me. Yeah, there's a captain.
Captain's got a water thing on it, so acid touch.
Oh.
Is it the captain? Yeah, so it's the captain's. Okay. I think that's what was killing you guys, because I noticed a few people were dying really quick, and I think it was just that dot. So, it's up to you, John. We could go back to the fire, or I could tank it in the other corner, closer to where the ads spawn, to make sure they're not getting on anyone around me.
Okay, so I think we're gonna not do ads this time. We are, however, gonna try Blood Rage, because I think our tanks can take the extra damage from the bosses. Okay, so as they take damage, their damage is going to increase.
Okay. Yeah, honestly,
I agree. I would like to try to avoid the Inferno as well.
Yeah, it seems to be, since we're having to flip, it seems to be a lot of work. So it looks like our group already got, well, John didn't get buffs.
That's okay, I can do it.
Yeah, okay. Would it be a little easier for the DPS to switch, though, if I tanked them in that corner, so that you guys can always stay behind them, just going back and forth?
Which corner?
The right corner over there. Is it far enough
You
away?
mean the far right corner?
Yeah, the far right corner up there.
That's the only thing. I know the near right corner is far enough away. I don't know if the far right corner is far enough away.
We just need to make sure brotherly love is gone, right? If that's gone, then it's far enough.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, Zollin?
Yeah, so we just need to make sure the brotherly love buff disappears. That's the one when they're close to each other.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
so as long as that's gone, I'll keep them in that. If it's not, I'll go back to the original corner.
Okay. All right. Same thing as before. Just tanks should be taking more damage. Hopefully, nobody else will. DPS, please wait a couple of seconds until the tanks have the bosses where we want them to be, and they have had a moment just to get a little bit of threat on them before you go crazy, because otherwise we're going to have them turning around.
All right. Hello, what's up?
All right, we're all ready. Tanks 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is far enough. It's gone. All right, their blood rage is going up really fast, like really fast.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Why is he? They're already at ×6. What? Do you have to ignore one of them to do that? Is that like?
How in the world?
No, it just goes up as you hit them.
Damage will enrage this creature and its brother. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess that's not a thing. That was crazy. It was like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, like that fast. Like times. It was multiplying. So it was already times 600, basically.
What did SSG do? What did they do?
This is, they definitely buffed this up from 3 months ago. It's like totally different.
Yeah, it was easy before.
They said in the patch notes that they did. They felt like it was too easy, so they gave him more health. And apparently they gave him the switching mechanic too, without saying anything. Because there ain't no way we didn't notice that before.
Zollin, you liked ads before. We're going to do ads again, but they're going to be different ads. the honor guard ads start with the bosses. You'll see them before we actually initiate combat.
Okay.
And then we just have to have all the ads picked up and pulled and held until the end.
Okay.
And they won't spawn. You don't have to worry about them running at healers or anything like that. So.
And if they don't have the
acid,
and hopefully there's no acid or bleed dot, that would be ideal.
Yeah, that I don't know. So that's one thing we're gonna have to find.
Yeah.
Catapults and honor guard.
Okay. Oh, they don't really have that much HP. They should die pretty quick too.
Okay, we
they
are
do have
all
damage
down.
reduction.
It looks like melee side has
Kren,
some buffs.
go up to like right here because it won't start, and me and you could just drop our bastions just in range when we walk up. We'll be able to grab them all easy, or might just be able to do challenge on both sides, as long as we don't hit the other ones.
Okay, tactical side. You guys have your buffs? Yes, you do. I can see them. Okay, I'm just going to do a ready check, make sure we didn't lose anybody.
It's kind of fun seeing all the different mechanics, though. I've never seen the other ones besides the two. Should probably be ready for emergency skills too, Crane, just in case they do hit kind of hard at the beginning.
Okay, tanks, we are ready. Please remember, tanks, you have to pull the honor guard ads that are on your side as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, there's a puddle.
Oh, what in the world?
That's a nice puddle.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm trying to get out of the puddle. Alright, I got him out of this puddle.
Alright, we are far enough apart, so we're okay for the blood bowl.
So I guess kill them as fast as you can and we'll use our emergencies.
Puddles.
Yeah, so we probably want to focus the ads. I'm going to move mine all the way over here. Get out of these puddles. We almost killed all the ads already, right? So that's great. Good job, guys. And then we go back to our original plan without fire. So that's good.
Except where are these coming from?
It's the ad. He's dead now. There's one last ad doing puddles. Alright.
That's part of the mechanic too, with that option.
Yeah, I think it's the ads dropping it. The Royal Guard and one of them is doing it. But they're dead now, so hopefully we don't get any more. Now we basically do the exact same mechanic.
Watch the catapult.
Nothing to switch.
Is it?
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet. They're still, yep, the same. I like to tank them right on the line because we can just like little fidgets back and forth and we're good.
Very nice, Zollin. Good job.
Switching.
Switched. So the one that's an armor plate with the green symbol is the melee one, and the one that is a shield with a question mark is the other one.
Yeah, for me it's blue.
I'm gonna reposition
The
slightly
one
for
we
us.
need.
I'm gonna go right here.
And the other one's kind of yellow.
Damage buff from my side.
Yeah, switching.
Switcheroo. He's like, I'll just stand here.
Get stunned and just be stuck.
Good job, Shields.
Very helpful. Damage buff.
Are we switching again?
Well, other guy's dead, so might as well do the 25%. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
I like this option.
Yes, this is.
Yeah, as long as
one.
yeah, this one seemed to work pretty well since the Fire Inferno seems to be kind of crazy now.
Yeah, next time we'll be prepared for the puddles, and we can be sure that the puddles appear, and then the tanks can drag them out of the puddles right away before the DPS moves in.
Yeah, that was really good.
Congratulations.
Very good.
Good job. And I apologize for...
No, that was good, John. We learned a lot of
goodness.
learning right there. Yeah.
We're learning.
Well, it's kind of like
so much fun.
deciding if the purple...
There's definitely some changes I feel like that happen. But
So
that's
just in case there's somebody here who hasn't done this yet, you got the Obsidian Box of Ancient Treasures. That will decay in real time. You must open that in the next real-time hour, so open it right away.
Oh, yes.
and if you log out, it'll still decay. I don't think it holds on to it for you.
Indeed, real time, exactly.
Yeah.
I will be back in a few, John.
Okay, Karen, that's great.
I don't know if anyone wants this crossbow for cosmetics. I do not. Or if you want it for an alt, it's kind of low level, but it's still cool.
Okay, everybody, when you're ready, please exit.
This is cool too.
Be right back, John.
All right, nice. That actually felt quite easy. We did a very good job with that. So, and we were light on our feet with the puddle thing that we weren't quite ready for. So that was very good, everyone. Nobody died.
Everybody did a good job.
Is tanking fun? I think it's fun.
Thank you for being so alert to the buff changes that you were able to get us moving right away.
Thank you very much.
Yes, good job. Yeah, I think tanking's a blast. I don't know if it's for everyone. You really got to like try it. I will say that
Daniel, I don't believe
a lot of our
fellowship
higher
tradable,
tier raiders say a lot of times like the raid starts with a good tank, and it's not that it's not prideful. Oh, tanks are so good. It's that like a tank really needs to know what they're doing because it can end a pull and a fight very fast if they don't. But I don't think people should be like scared to start learning little by little, because there's ways to learn little by little. Landscape things with people.
Just actually
do a 3-man with your friends, your kinship. Do a 6-man. Do tier 1. Do real. Just start learning. You know. And again, I have guide videos. I'm gonna make an updated blue guide video. I'm gonna mute just for a second so I can talk to you guys. I'm gonna make a blue updated Guardian video again, though my other one is slightly outdated now because they did some updates to the blue guard. So you could watch it, but I just warn you right now, if you're looking at the 150 one, a level 150, I will make a new one, a level 160 one, very soon on tanking with the Guardian. I do have a couple videos talking about tanking in general, and I'll probably make some more guides on that because that's kind of my main role. That's what I really like doing. if you keep practicing enough, this is the case with any role or any class, you kind of get muscle memory, and then you can really be more helpful to the rest of your team and very aware of situational things in the mechanics of the fight. Meaning, like, something new. You join a brand new instance you've ever done, you see a puddle on the ground, so you know, I better get out of that puddle. You kind of what we just did, right? I didn't even know those ads dropped puddles, but immediately I went out of that puddle and pulled them out, right? So, like, those are the kind of things that you can start knowing ahead, right? I was wondering if I was going to have to interrupt inductions on the ads. I didn't see any inductions, so they just dropped the puddles. And I think important things for tanks to be able to do is keep themselves alive, make sure you hold aggro when the DPS are DPSing, know how to pull so that things don't kill your friends right when you start. Keep interrupts is very important, interrupts, and then being able to know how to tank around the mechanics of the fight and what's good to help your allies. So if I position like this, then my friends won't get frontaled and I can stand here and they can stand behind in a more convenient spot for the DPS or the healers, right? These are all things that kind of like go through your head as you learn more advanced stuff later. But yeah, I think tanking is fun. I think that a lot of people get a little scared of tanking in general because people put so much pressure on tanks, which is, rightfully so, right? You just can't, everyone's been in a pug group where a tank just can't hold aggro and it's like just kind of rough. And again, by the way, a lot of times, I'll help give pointers to people if I'm just in a random group and I'll just try to help someone. I feel like the community in LOTRO is very nice about that. But it is good to practice ahead, practice your kinship, practice things on landscape with one or two other people, with how to hold aggro, how to pull different scenarios. Did you notice how I talked to Kren at the beginning? We were kind of brainstorming on how to pull the bosses in the ads, but even though they're close together, because I didn't want to pull the other side. So I dropped my Bastion because I knew my range just outside, not hitting the other boss. And when I did my Force Taunt, I did it just in range of the one boss and not the other boss. And Kren did the same thing on the other side. So then we were able to pull them apart quickly without grabbing one. Because you bring both those bosses together, you're dead. So, not instantly, but you have to use a bunch of cooldowns. It's going good, Demori. How are you? Sorry, I was muted if anyone said anything to me.
Just about.
So, yeah. Anyway. Is tanking fun? I think it's very fun. It's definitely my favorite role, even though I play every role. I have mained every role at a certain point, as in, I did that for weeks and weeks at a time, if not months, so. Welcome to the stream, everybody who just hopped in.
Here. We're waiting for one person.
If you guys are here, you're the best. Don't forget to throw a like on there if you would on YouTube. And it's free to subscribe on YouTube, Daniel, and it's free to follow on Twitch.
Tell them, or they will.
Appreciate it. I just did the reminder because everyone keeps telling me, do reminders, Zollin, really do reminders. So I don't like to bug
compared
people.
To the other
but
options.
I will warn you, YouTube's been unsubscribing people against their will.
Yeah, it just depends on your group's gear and tactics.
At first I thought I was being paranoid about it, and then I had 10 people tell me over the last month that they got unsubscribed against their will. And then it happened to me a few times with my personal YouTube account. People I've watched and follow and subscribe. Suddenly I was unsubscribed, and I was like, I've been subscribed to this person for 5 years. I haven't even gone into my subscription. How am I unsubscribed? Right? It's not like I misclicked or something right on the screen somewhere. I wasn't even looking at their channel for, and then you're like, why am I not getting their videos? And you find out.
As soon as those puddles came down, you would have been losing people.
We did it. We beat real quick here. I'm debating on if I should open these sealed legacies or not on my guard.
Well trained. When the
there are some ones I still need. Gold. A couple, not a lot. Just a couple. I think I'm going to wait and open them on a different character, because then it gives a chance at class abilities for a different character.
Hey, we are waiting for one person.
So I'm going to throw these in here for later.
Do another ready check just to see if everybody's here.
Gonna do a video in the next day or two. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe after the weekend, I'll have a video up. I'm going to open a bunch of these adventure loot boxes because I actually have 20 black keys. I was given a few, and I bought some that were on sale too as well. So I'm going to open a bunch of boxes. And I have a couple that were also given automatically. Those 4 they gave to a lot of your characters.
We're all here.
On my alts. So
we're going to head now into
we're going to do box
opening. Our groups are made. And let's get in there.
I don't know if I need this many boxes, but we're going to leave them in here for now anyway, and I'll figure it out later. You got to make sure they're the Adventurer Steel loot boxes for max level. If it's the other one, it's not max level, and you won't get as good as loot. You need to make sure your Embers are also not maxed, because if your Embers are maxed,
so
you'll
this
lose
is
them.
A skirmish, everyone. So remember that you can summon your skirmish soldier if you want to, and I think you should.
Awesome.
Even if
I'm glad to see it, though,
The
Demore. I'm glad to hear it.
of power, Sauron made war upon the elves and led his
all of
sons
our food
Sauron.
buffs are still up, and all of our other
to
buffs
lay
are still up
waste
as
to
well, because no
Khazad-Dum.
one was defeated in our last attempt in the previous battle. So as you know, we are going to have mobs coming from the north and the south over here, but never both directions simultaneously. Zollin is going to be to the south with me, and Kren is going to be to the north with Elenorial. As soon as we know which direction they're coming from, Zollin and
this skirmish is on tier 3.
Can run to the
It's
other
not
side
too
if
bad with our good
and the rest of
kin
the
and
group is
comp
just gonna
here
run to whichever side
until
the mobs are
that
coming
last
from.
battle.
Later on, we are
Keeping
going to have to
Celebrimbor
split up
alive.
into 2 teams, one
It
to
can
cover
get
the
o-
north gate, one to cover the south
Last
gate.
time we struggled.
The group that is composed, that is with me and Zollin, is going to be
I
hitting
shouldn't talk
the
this time.
south gate, and the group that is
He's
with
explaining for the
Kren
crowd,
and
so you guys
Eleanor
can
is
hear.
going to be staying at the north gate. And we'll talk about the bridge crew
Too much
for the
words all
final
at once.
phase later. All right. Zollin, when you're ready, you may speak to Celebrimbor.
All right. Let's get going.
It is as we feared. The enemy walks among his servants.
Sin just got into the game recently, so much to take in, and no one is around. No one is around. What server are you on? I do like Warden, though. I keep reading about how awful the class is on the forums. No, the Warden is not awful. The thing is, the Warden is the hardest to play. That's the thing. It's the one class I have not put in tons of time into.
So this is
it's
tier
very
3,
memorize
tier 3
heavy with the
skirmishes,
gambits
even at grade size, is
combos.
usually not that challenging, but this is different. This one, as you know, is actually a very challenging instance.
Yeah, this rate
you have to be a little careful. And here's what 2 of the things you have to be careful of. For is damage reflecting. You'll know it's happening when you see a weird spinning yellow fan around a mob. If you see damage reflect, do not attack.
Yes. So what he said. Now, I'm going to mute for a second so I can talk with you guys in the stream and explain this more with the Warden. The Warden is, so we have, a lot of people don't know this. Warden is one of the highest DPS classes in the game for raiding. There are Wardens that can do like 400,000 damage a second. Which, mind you, like, good damage is like, you know, I would say decently good damage with raid set is like 250k to up to, that's like really high. It's really, really high for a lot of classes. So Wardens are really good in that. Wardens sometimes struggle when it comes to tanking in the previous expansion, but this expansion, most of the bosses can be blocked, parried, and evaded. So Wardens are actually very strong again. The difference is the Warden is the only tank class that is not a heavy, meaning they use medium armor. But they're designed, they have a lot of self-heals, they help heal the group, they have really good buffs that lets them parry, block, and evade. I know we have a Warden that is like a pro Warden in our Kinship, meaning he's been playing since it came out. He's really, really good, and you can see him. In fact, I believe he's going to be there tonight at the end of the stream for our other event, after we're done with this event. He's DPSing, but usually they're more sought out for as being DPS classes in really hard endgame stuff. But, I don't like to always be like, well, you have to follow the meta. It's like you have to know what kind of the meta is at the time, but at the same time, if you have a really good player in the group and your team all knows how to play around that particular class and its strengths and weaknesses, you're going to be able to do stuff, right? Like LOTR's trying really hard to make it where every class can have 2 things they can do and that they're relevant, right? In that, and they've done a pretty good job of that in this new patch. So I think Wardens are really cool. I warn you ahead, yes, it's going to be a lot of work. So like, if you're enjoying it and you like it, then go for it. But it might be something that, could be a lot of work to get good at fast. Should focus just a little bit here on these guys. So if you have any other questions, I'd love to answer them for you. I have not really made anything but a very basic Warden info video just about how gambits kind of work. I haven't made any like strategic, like gearing end game, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna I probably won't have one soon. But there are some very good Wardens out there, and if you had some questions, you could join our Discord. And again, I know we have some info on there about Wardens, and we have some very, we have quite a few players that are very good at the Warden. So they could probably answer basic questions for you and stuff. Yeah, no, Wardens are very strong. Very, very good. Yeah, I don't really like, you know, people tend to, I think, generalize a lot, right? And it's not necessarily someone's wrong when they say something about a meta or something, but it doesn't really tell the whole picture, and it doesn't mean, oh, it's just, oh yeah, they're, you know, like this class is just bad or something. There's no class that's bad. There's just not. Even now with the rework, I think the only exception I would have said before the rework would have been like, Red Guard can't really be a real DPS in a raid. It was very hard, even though there were very few people who did it, to be like really, really helpful. But they just reworked the Red Guard, which I'll be making a guide video soon. And yes, it can absolutely be a real DPS now. I'm very impressed what I'm able to do now with damage compared to before. And I've always played Red Guard. Red Guard has always been great in PvP. It's always been great soloing. It's always been super strong. Red Guard is definitely pretty undeniably the tankiest DPS class. Them and like champions, but they're both heavies and they both have a lot of, you know, different things that help keep them alive. But a lot of classes are good at staying alive. Some of them struggle more than others. It just depends. You'd have to know how to play your class, which again is the fun part, the learning. That's like the fun. I feel like some people get scared away because they're like, oh, I guess I'm not good enough to do this. It's like, no, I wouldn't ever tell yourself that. You can do it. Just start learning from scratch, little by little, and you will get there, and you will have fun. If you really want to play a certain class, you should go for it. It's basically what I'm going to pop an extra hoping here. Hello, Tam. How's it going? Yeah, exactly, Tam. Gotta know, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you need to learn over time that will help you when you're tanking or healing or whatever. Knowing lingo is important to an extent. I just made a video guide on this like a month ago where I did one about like abbreviations in the chat and like what this means and that means. I covered like probably like 60-70% of everything in LOTRO with that, but it's about an hour, the video. I try to make my guides as fast as I can. I know people don't always have the patience, right, for a long guide. So I have some guides that are 15 minutes, some are 5, some are, it just depends on the subject, right? I do my best to try to, you know, not get too wordy, too, you know, make people tired and sleepy kind of thing. So try to keep it upbeat. So I got a lot more things I want to make too. I am not done with my guides. I probably never will be, because when updates happen, you have to make new stuff, you know. So I should unmute so I can hear what they're saying. I'll keep answering your questions to stream, guys, but I may have to get quiet occasionally when I need to focus. When I'm tanking on Zollin and it's more normal stuff, not super hard, I can usually just chat away with you guys and read stuff because everything's muscle memory. But when there's certain situations happening, I'll have to focus for a second. Is being in voice chat necessary for raiding? I would say only if you're learning. So like you could learn by typing over things, but it's going to take longer, right? People are going to be able to get you info faster if they're speaking to you about stuff. I mean, that's the bottom line is. I know some people are very fast at typing and some people are very fast at reading, but it just depends on how you want to learn, right? If you've watched videos ahead or you've done it on lower tiers so you know some basics, you might not need to be in a voice chat. Like, I don't think some groups will require it. We don't require it, but you know, if you want to be in the voice chat, that's like right now. Anyone in the Kinship can be in our voice chat with us. You gotta follow the rules. Don't say bad words, right? Don't interrupt when the leaders are talking. Simple things, right? Common sense things. What's up?
Great job, everybody.
So, how's it going?
So we're coming up to wave 4. Now remember, before wave
I am on Angmar. Oh, Angmar, I've heard that they're a little light on population. Most people... Yeah. Got it. Most people are playing on the main servers because there's been so much new content and the new level cap. So I bet you... But again, a lot of times too, the legendary servers, as they get the new level cap, because they're reliving the original expansions, right? That's kind of like what's going on. I need to not bring everyone into the group here. So it just depends. I thought, like, when do you play too on Angmar? Like, it depends, because Angmar technically is a North American server, so if you're playing at more of a when everyone's asleep time, you might have less players too. But like on Glamdring, I mean, we have, even when I'm on the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., we have like thousands of people on still, so. Yeah, it just depends. The legendary servers are fun, but I do think if people want to experience the whole game and everything that's out, you probably want to play on a regular server. Or one of the RP servers. They have a lot of players too. Like Peregrine it's basically a regular server, but it's supposed to be RP. But they don't enforce it or anything. It's just people that go there want to roleplay more. But you get roleplaying on Glamdring too. It's not like you're not going to get
If you're defeated, be sure you get a regular hope token back up on you as quickly as possible. Okay, we're going to stop
Wardens
here,
are
guys.
really good soloing in the
Defensive
world.
fitness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're very strong.
You guys have a lieutenant priest of flame running. Or somebody over there. That's check back.
Yeah, it's mostly fire dragon.
I'm gonna turn down the music and see if that helps with my stuff.
I'm still in combat, so something must.
They're finishing the fire priest over there. We could just stay here. We'll just stay here. I'm sure they're attacking one of our people. As long as they're not killing the NPCs, yeah. I guess.
And soldiers are running back. That came along from the other side.
Okay.
So yeah, still in combat. Oh, there's one here. Yeah, Priestess of Flame.
Alright, let's...
She's running all over the place.
She really wanted
I'm gonna
somebody,
disable...
I forced on her.
I'm not sure where I'm getting these little frame flips, so I'm gonna turn some stuff
I threw my
off
mug at her when she ran by.
Alright. She's dead.
Okay, you may resummon your skirmish soldiers at this time
really,
if you're out of
I don't know if it's making a difference or not, so we'll see if it's a little smoother without the sound. I'm curious. I know it's really depressingly quiet, but I want to test something for a second here.
If you are with me and Zollin, please stack up right on top of me, even if you don't want to.
All right, there's the spawning ads down there.
Right here. We want to use the gates themselves to break line of sight.
Your last stream, you said a stout axe has a lot of fire damage boost. So would it mean it's good race for the RK? Yes, your guess is correct. Yes, it's probably, if I was going to rate what's the best race abilities for an RK DPS, it's probably going to be a stout axe for red.
Northgate group.
Or lightning.
When the battle
no, that's not true.
over, and
if you're doing mostly lightning, yellow, DPS,
will get a ring over his head. And the moment you see that, you want to
I think a river hobbit
Feldor
might be better because they get lightning damage bonuses.
Do whatever it is you have to do
to
complete that.
Most of the time, the stout axe is going to be better unless you're doing PvP all the time and solo only. You don't plan on ever doing raiding with red line, meaning because usually yellow line you're not going to be able to do enough damage in raids. Red is designed to do lots of overtime damage. That is a bush. I would actually say it's probably River Hobbit for like DPS yellow line with RK if that's what you want to do. You're going to only PvP or solo. You're never going to do raiding with red line. But normally if you're going to do DPSing with fire red line, you're probably going to want to have you're going to want to be a stout axe. Now with healing, you can kind of do whatever you want, probably. Pick what you like that has more will, probably, if you're going to just be a healing RK. So you really, there's not really a negative. You just kind of choose which race gives you the most will or survivability.
Outside
and
the gate here. It's a dragonet.
Gonna bring these guys in.
Still there.
So one thing you spam as a guardian, you really need to spam a lot. If you don't, you need to make sure you're using redirect a lot, and you need to make sure you're doing your shield swipes into your shield taunt for a lot of ads into your shield smash because it's an interrupt, a mass interrupt. Very helpful because you have stomp that's an interrupt, but also technically bash is an interrupt too. So you can use that one. So see, I interrupted that guy, interrupt that guy when they're doing their inductions.
Bring him in.
So I'm going to wait for the next spawn group. Ribbit. Ribbit. Yeah. Well, we got some trolls in the dungeon. Trolls in the dungeon! Thought you'd like to know.
As long as you don't faint after saying that.
Yeah, that would be awkward. Your tank has now fainted on the ground, guys.
At the sight of a troll.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a really good tank. He does a great job. He has one problem. What's his problem? Well, he faints every time a troll shows up. Alright, I want sound. I can't stand it. I was testing to see how the game ran without the sound on, but it's just not. I can't stand it. I like sound effects.
Oh, Feldor is almost dead.
Yeah, we had a bit of a bleed through in the north gate. They must have had a really bad pull. Guys, the battle is over, so we've lost.
Oh, bummer.
That's okay. It happens. It happens.
How?
Oh, now it's over.
Oh,
he just died.
It was updating.
He got pulled out the gate.
I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't up
sometimes. There. Okay, so we're gonna get a little overwhelmed now, which is okay, and then we're gonna be kicked out. It's only 7 o'clock, and we have the event scheduled until 7:30, so we're gonna give this another try.
Okay.
Sometimes one side or the other gets much worse pulls, and the way it goes, it's nobody's fault.
Zollin's gonna start doing his back animation.
Just so you know, it's not only Feldor that has to remain alive. The soldiers on each side have to remain alive as well.
Oh, yeah.
Only Guardians can have 10 ads on them and use their milestone animation to leave.
It's only during that phase of the battle where that's true, though.
Only a Guardian can do their milestone animation while there is 15 ads on them and teleport out successfully. I just turned on Juggernaut and teleport out and nothing can hit me. It's really funny to watch.
Okay, so we're not going to waste any time. Just going to make sure everybody's actually here, and then we're going to get right back in. I see that somebody is not very close, so I'm just going to wait for that person to run close to where the rest of us are.
I just teleported. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
And here's the ready check. We're just making sure everybody's here. All right, let's get back in.
John, before you launch it, I just need, can I get 30 seconds? I just want to reset my client real fast. Just real quick. Should only take me less than a minute to get back in. Just it's being a little weird, and I don't like it. Interesting. All right, we're going back in, laddies.
Okay, Zollin's just doing a quick relog, and then we'll get right in.
Yep. I'm receiving character data now.
When we get inside, we're going to summon our skirmish soldiers. We're going to get our buffs up and get it started right away.
All right. Waiting for the loading bar. I need to double check that it didn't switch my client back to using regular, that's using compatibility mode still, because it seems like my logins have been a little longer the last 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe they updated something. I should check later. Alrighty, I should be back in the next 3 seconds. There we go. I'm in.
All right, great. Here we go.
Off we go. Hello, what's up? VFX Blender.
Determined to possess the
great rings
of
power, Sauron made war upon the elves and led his vast armies
I'm getting
to
up the other buffs
to lay
on my
waste
side.
to Karas Galebrin.
I got the scrolls on my side.
Thank you, sir.
It is as we
All right,
feared.
Zollin, you can talk
The
to
enemy
Cobra.
walks among his servants at last. Hearken to me, warriors!
All right. So what happened, if you didn't know why we lost, and why this is even a hard skirmish on Tier 3, is that if we somehow an NPC slips by us, or one of us dies or something, we lose Faildor. We fail. Yes, that is his name. And later, if we lose Celebrimbor or one of the soldiers on the doors, we fail. So it's a little challenging sometimes, because if that happens, it's like, oof. I do feel like the client's a little better now. Whatever that. So, but we got 30 minutes left on this event, like John said. So hopefully we can succeed here in the next 21, 22 minutes. And if we can't, we can't. That's how it goes. We did succeed last time we ran it. And we will be trying some very, very even harder content with our group in a little while. Right after, about 5-minute break, and then I'll keep streaming that if you guys want to hang out for that. You think it would help or not, John, to have one target assist in both groups? For like,
Of course it will.
I know, okay, I know. I wasn't trying to be a troll. I was just reminding you. I know a lot of us here are pretty good, but Probably put the target assist as either probably Fail or myself even would be good. Oh, or Zach. Isn't Zachman and Daniel in the same group? Oh no, Daniel's in our group. I'm so silly. I'm not reading names apparently.
North?
Zach is a great choice. For some reason I was thinking they were all in the same group for damage. Oh, we need damage in both groups in this round. Not a normal raid. Normally you have a tank group with supports, and you have a DPS group with buffer, and a healer in both groups. In this, you want an even spread, because you split up a lot. So you kind of needed everything across the board. Tank, healer in both groups, DPS in both groups, buffers, and supports in both groups, depending on what you have. In fact, I don't think we had really many buffers in our groups. It would probably help if we had a support. Actually, is one of our LMs on support? I think one of our LMs might be on support.
All right, we're going to get that encounter mob coming from the south again, regardless of which side the regular wave comes from. It's coming from the south. Everybody to the south. Don't run down the hill. Fight them up here. Fight them up here. Let's use our damage buffs now, because we want to get rid of this wave so we can fight them. DPS, you guys should all be on those little drakes, not on the block. Very nice, very nice.
The next wave won't spawn until we finish the one wave off, so honestly keeping one ad out might not be terrible, right?
No, we won't go from phase to phase while there are mobs left from the previous phase.
But
we will get the next wave in a phase if we're not complete.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we have to go down the hill a little bit. Good job, everybody. Okay, up the hill. We're going to go on to phase 2. We'll still all be together.
I think you're technically like 5 phases. There's that one, there's this one, then there's the gate ones, that's phase 3, and then phase 4 is the main one, and then there's like a phase 5, which is all 3 waves get attacked, and technically a boss right after then too. So you could call that a 6 phase, I guess, depending on if you split it or not. I don't know. You click the keyboard quite so on my tanking is so slow, you don't really need to click super fast. When you're DPSing, you usually need to click the keyboard more, and on my left hand, when I'm not using my mouse, I can click all these buttons with my special keyboard, right, and do controls, tab, all the different buttons. So I'll do that, and I'll set it up that way with DPSing. I tend to be someone who splits it. So my right hand, I do things with my mouse over here, and I move around the screen, and my left hand I use to click certain things down on the right. Sometimes I get a little lazy when I'm on my tank, and I just click everything, because it's just, I don't know.
Zollin to head on over to the south gate.
But I do both. But it is... Some of the DPSing at really high tier, I don't think it's going to matter if you're doing regular tier 1 stuff. But really high tier, you're going to kind of need to be able to click things really fast.
I had a glitch. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's alright, it's alright. I like auto just turned on my heal when I get hit ability. Guardians like it when there's lots of ads. It just means we heal more.
Alright, good job. That was wave 1.
So, it really depends. Some people will not even play with the mouse. They just use the keyboard. You can technically do that. You can press buttons and do everything on the keyboard. Absolutely. I've been like ingrained with my psyche to do both. So I like multitask. Also because at a certain point there's so many buttons to click that like using your control like and alt and all these other abilities gets kind of like annoying to have to memorize all that. So I kind of like things up here I'll just click with my mouse, and my left hand I'll be doing other abilities. You can see right now if you watch. Again, Guardian takes pretty slow on doing abilities and stuff anyway, and you can't really like speed it up very much by clicking.
That was wave 2. Good job, everybody.
Fast, so it doesn't really matter anyway with tanks. I definitely notice more if I'm on my DPS. That's when I really need to use my keyboard. Though I still use my mouse. Now, some people can't click. If I have a really fast mouse. I move really I get really high DPI, and I can click very quickly. So a lot of people use it because it's easier to click the actual keyboard quickly. But for me, I can if I need to get an interrupt off with my stomp, I can easily double click really fast to get it off. I've never had a problem with that. So I think people who can't even click that fast maybe don't want to use a mouse because keyboard's easier than to click quicker. So it just depends. I also have a MMO keyboard and mouse. I've got buttons on both. That helps. I do recommend that.
Before it's complete.
Sadly, it's hard to get MMO keyboards anymore.
Running to the south gate.
I still have a classic that I've had for years that I just absolutely love. It's called a Merc Stealth. It's also sometimes called the Steel series, and it's like 13 years old now. But it was back when they made real MMO keyboards. So it actually has like a side attached onto it, and I've talked about it before. So. Mass interrupts.
Okay, my group is time to run to south gate. Don't use any speed boosts, there's no reason. Oh, okay, you want to use speed boost now?
Now we got our find the path, or super fast. Beth is our expert hunter today.
Okay, pile up on me, guys.
So I drop my Bastion Light out there as a Guardian. I let them, it helps me pull the aggro, right? They all aggro get hit by the light damage because of how I trade infantry. And then when they come in here, I start building my stacks, do a little bit of AoE, put another Bastion down, make sure I do a force taunt so that I don't move my things there. I'm actually gonna flip them. I'm gonna go behind these archers here. Sorry, I was talking out loud, guys. The archers, I'm just gonna move behind him, John. So I can get you guys to AoE him. I realize I'm saying that all in Discord. Everyone's like going, Zollin is teaching. I do like to teach and make guides. I do enjoy making guides. I hope a lot of people tell me they really like the guides, so I appreciate that. Definitely need to make some more this week. I've been feeling a lot of energy though, and I finally got a little more time to do stuff, so hopefully I can get that done.
Good job.
Might do some more basic guides too for newer players again. I might even like go through my old videos, double check if I have them that are very relevant still, and kind of like make a new playlist just to show people and link it to people. One of the easiest, like, group of ads I've ever gotten on tier 3 right here. We got like 5 ads and they were easy. That's alright.
I guess those bribes pay off.
Guess so.
Don't jinx it.
Yep, nope, it's too late. We got trolls in the dungeon.
Really? Big troll group coming?
Big troll group on our side. So Southgate.
We can do it.
Gotta kill that scary lady right there. She's putting major damage buffs on me. Oh man, that would
Had you shielded and maybe I shouldn't have.
oh yeah, probably. Probably not. I had to put some emergencies on. I was taking 100% increased damage with 4 trolls. That's a little scary. Honestly, that would have been a very, very
last
hard
wave
pull
of this
for
phase.
other classes.
When this phase is over, remember you want to click on fail door as soon as the ring.
I was tanking on my brawler. Might have died right there. Even with popping emergencies, I don't know.
There's a reflect on our side.
It's our favorite mob, John.
Yeah.
It's Mr. I explode on everyone's face, and we can't figure out if it's reflect or, I mean, build-up damage or what it is. Okay, nice.
Alrighty, let's go help the North group.
I bet you they're almost done.
They are done.
Nice.
They just finished.
But they finished the deed and built a tree.
Yes, the magical trees. They're magically
They
delicious.
are still fighting. That's odd. You just finished. Good job, you guys. Okay. All right, get over to
Okay,
Celebrimbor.
now the hard part
We're
begins.
going to talk a little bit
Here we
about
go.
Our tactics for it.
What is AoE? Area of effect. Thank you, Tam, for explaining. Yeah, so, for example, if I hover a skill, any skill, look up here. See how it says max targets are 9? See how it says that in the gray? So, and it says a radius of
the
7.
reason you thought we were done
so
is
that's
I put
around
Khazad-Dum.
me. It has a radius of
Thank you. That's
7 meters.
And you can tell us all
It's a
those
cry
jokes later.
ability, and it says max
I think I
max
forgot
target's
him.
9. So that ability is an area of effectability. It means it hits more than one target in an
All right,
area.
everybody. Nobody was defeated except for me. I've already
Same
redone
thing with,
my
like,
buff, so that's not a problem.
my Bastion doesn't
Zollin,
explain
our
it
group
as
is gonna
good,
be handling
but it does the same thing.
South stairs. Kren, your group
This is
is
a good
going to be
example.
handling the north stairs.
5 meter range
now,
in front of
we're
me,
gonna get 4
9 targets,
waves,
radius
and
5.
After that, we're going to have a very brief pause.
Area effect.
And then we're going to
Like
get 4
this
more
one,
waves,
single
which
target,
will also
fast
come
melee
over
ability.
the western bridge.
There's no
When
area effect, no
that
max
phase
targets.
begins, I want the following people to be our bridge team. Our bridge team is going to be Fail, Beth,
Yeah,
Anthony,
there's a few kinds of area
and
effect, yeah.
Duck.
There's ones that, like,
And Duck, at that point, I would like you to
it's a
please
click
switch
and you
to
target
your
in that
tanking
spot and it
spec.
explodes
You'll have
everything
enough
around
time
it if
to
you're
do
looking at
that,
DPS.
between phase 3, which is what we're about to
there's
start,
area effect that's
and
around,
phase
like you,
4,
as the tank or the
which is when
healer.
things start coming over
Like
the
the
bridge.
Runekeeper has like a meditate thing called, what's it called? Rousing Words. And they can sit there and it heals everyone within like 25
Okay,
meters
bridge
or
team, you know
something.
who you are. Zollin, whenever you're ready, you may speak to Celebrimbor.
All right, awesome.
Now, tanks, when we go
Alas,
to
what kind of
the
skeleton?
phase after this one, and we have things coming over the bridge, I need you guys to pull things more to the middle. And we're just going to rely on our healers to heal Celebrimbor and for our DPS to kill anything he's fighting.
I might have to get quiet for a minute,
John, I'm sorry,
streams.
I got
This is
distracted.
the hard part.
Did you put me on bridge team?
You are not on bridge team, Daniel.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't see those sneaky little archers shooting you.
Yeah, they were blowing me up.
Yeah, I almost shield walled you and then I realized I was shooting you. Alright, well, that was not too bad. Don't want to jinx it or anything, but yeah. We got a bunch of orcs on our side and a dragonette. I'm gonna dragon it over here. Oh, they're not gonna come up to us. I'm just gonna go on top of it. Can we just kill them right here? So they all stay together. Okay. You had a massive raid in the Entomors? That's awesome. I'm sorry I didn't see your message sooner. I know you wrote that a while ago. Very cool. That's awesome. It's fun when they have really, really big battles. I have a feeling next time we run this, John, I will have the raid set. It'll definitely help out, I'm sure. Let's help kill the echo on this side,
come
guys.
and help on the north side if you don't have your anything to deal with yet. Zollin, you go back there, please. Everybody else come over here for a second.
We're good.
Oh, all right. Because you have an echo of death. I'm just a little concerned.
Oh no, we also have an echo of death. Fun.
No, okay. North side group back, south side group back to the south. Oh no. Okay, that's our first target.
Wait, is that the one that was killing us though with the AoE, or is it the other one?
We killed ours fairly quickly. It didn't happen.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think it's the other one, John. It's the one that's red or green. I don't think it's this one.
You're probably right.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're gonna explode.
See, that's from the 100% damage you get from those things.
So now we're at the bridge.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Onto the bridge, and Duck, if you would go to your tank spec.
Yeah.
All right.
Forces of the enemy return.
I clicked to optimize things. I know for just it's gonna look a little
not
look quite as good graphically. It'll look still pretty good.
Time in
but
between the penultimate and the last boss.
Hopefully that'll keep it from being as laggy.
Hey, fight closer up here, Zollin.
If you ever see my stone down in the grid square, they'll take a lot more than there.
I was trying to figure out, there's something hitting John. I was trying to figure it out, but I'm getting little lag spikes. There's that, got the archer.
Yeah, it's bad.
We got good damage though. You guys are doing fantastic damage. Which is very good. The one thing the healers and tanks hate is when things are staying alive. I'm just gonna drop my Bastion out here and run all the way back up to that middle spot.
Okay, more at the bridge.
All right, we're gonna bring them all into this spot. Watch out. I'm just trying to find all the range stuff on John. They're all like...
Elder was taking damage because of debuffs. We need to heal them.
Alright, keep doing your best, DBS. I know we're getting some little laggy spikes. There's an Emissary of Flame right in the middle. Can we kill the Emissary of Flame? She's almost dead.
Talk about Priestess of Flame?
Priestess. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. This Tempest of Fire has like an induction it's slowly doing, and I can't interrupt it. I don't know if we should focus that.
I'm on it. It's my target.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get rid of these ads over here on the north side. I don't know if anyone can come with some AoE on my side. There's a lot over here. Very low on cooldowns, unfortunately.
Several trolls coming across the bridge.
Alright, I'm gonna try to bring him up here.
Yellow Brimbo is safe for the time being.
Oh guys, I am not gonna last much longer!
Red real fast.
Using all of my pots. I tried. I'm down.
Oh. Everybody wanted me when you went down.
Yeah. Yeah, you were doing...
Yellow Brimbo is almost
almost saved him. Almost saved him.
Yep.
Yep, I mean, we were doing good. We just, again, it's just so many ads. They got health bars, dude. It's crazy. Because your guys' damage was awesome. It's just so many ads.
Having 8 trolls run across the bridge didn't help.
Yeah.
The trolls definitely didn't help, but I think when we get these special ads like the primordial wraths and things like that, those are what are giving us the biggest problem.
Yeah.
And, I don't think there's anything like in particular we can do about that, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right, let's see if they can. Oh yeah, they killed me. Wow. Wait, what's that bleed on me?
They are spawn camping us in our
They're
red
spawn camping. Those jerks. I'm over here. I just want to see.
Okay, guys, that was a wonderful attempt. I think that went really, really well. Couldn't have asked for you guys to have done a better job. We did not get good,
that
good
was
waves here at the end, and that's the way it goes here in this battle sometimes. We will try to think about
how hard it
do a
gets.
little differently to try to deal with some of these lieutenants, but the answer may be nothing. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing good. We had lots of AoE.
Okay, team. Well, that went interestingly. It was fun to do. I hope everybody had a good time. We did defeat Doom Axe Guard in Tier 3 2 weeks ago. Last time we had Raid-Tacular, and we will try it again next week for the next Raid-Tacular, Friday at 6 p.m. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great night.
All right. Good job,
Good night,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Hammer. It was really fun. Zollin's taking a nap on the front lawn. You can just he's all right. Just ignore him. Kneeling. I'm thinking of a game. Stopping here to pray, my lord. The old medieval 2 game. I'm like over here dealing. Whew, that was fun though. It was fun to deal. I tried to deal with that many ads. Good job, Cred. And we were even bunching them up. That's the crazy part. Like, we have a lot of AoE damage in the group, and we were even bunching the ads up and killing them very fast, but there were just so many trolls. It's crazy. You know what might help, too, is that I actually never had... Fail was DPS, right? Fail, you were DPSing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we need it. We need it. But I'm just wondering in the future, too, I'm thinking, like, if we had a Yellow Berg or some other things to increase damage or a Red Captain, I wonder... Or even better, maybe a Blue Mariner. Because, like, they have that AoE thing, right? Or a Blue... to help clear out a ton of ads when it gets really bad like that. Just save it for when it gets really bad. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. I don't think there's anything we could have done better with this comp. We did really good.
I mean, we always have a few LMs, so I could always get yellow or something.
It's true. It's true. But I think, honestly, like, Red LM is one of, like, the best DPS we can have and, like, champion for that end fight. because like there's just so many targets. And honestly, if I bring my red LM ever and someone else is tanking, I'll probably put a area effect target. I don't usually use it on my LM anymore, just for the raids right now, the meta, but probably good for that fight.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, you did great though. You did great. I'm sure our damage was really, we were flying. I mean, I think at a certain point too, we probably did a lot of our long cooldowns, and all our DPS didn't have anything up, I would assume, at that point. So we still had 2 and 3 more waves show up, and it just turned too crazy.
Yeah, and I had all my long cooldowns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a minute, and I'll chat with this. Good job, guys.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
You too. Good job.
Start in about 10 minutes if you're in the other event.
All right, sounds good. All right, so at this point in the stream, we will now be moving on to doing the new 160 raid at tier 2. We have been able to pretty successfully beat the first and second boss now. The only issue here is we had a few people that couldn't come today, so we had to kind of move some stuff around. But we have other Kinship members who are great too, so we you know, when we move everyone around, everyone has to redo positions, and I will be I think I'm actually tanking on my brawler, so I need to switch my gear right now. Let me just double check. Yeah, because we have Kren main tanking, so we are gonna have me I'm gonna switch my gear to my brawler real fast. So do this for a second. I know this is not very entertaining to watch me move gear around, but I appreciate you guys being here. I can answer any questions right now for the next 10 minutes. Whew. That was quite a fight. All right. Okay, I need to put this into my tank slot here. Put this over to my brawler. Now I'm going to be trying to do. We were going to try to do this Saturday, but I guess we're going to start by doing it today with our other try. We need to have anti-heals still. But Glad is got some work stuff going on. It happens, and she told us way ahead. So we needed anti-heal, and she can't be on her red brawler. So what we thought is, well, if I try to support tank and we move. Oh, actually, technically though, in this group, this isn't Saturday. But on the Saturday one, Veals is going to be on red captain. So, and then I'm going to assist tank, and I'm going to try to do this hybrid build of a tank build with getting the anti-heal on the brawler still, where I can still use anti-heal in blue, which takes away some of my tanky stats. But since I'm the off tank, it should be okay with the good gear I have. So, but we'll find that out. We're gonna find that out right now. So we'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun learning experience. Let's see. Do I want this? Oh, this is that other new type of gear. It's interesting. There's like these new set bonus ones from the drop. So I need to switch character. Hold on. Before I switch, let's also send over my brawler with scrolls, so I'm being helpful. And I think my brawler has pots, but just in case, we're gonna send him these pots. And this one. And I'm pretty sure he has his other pots, so I think that's set. And we'll have a food table, and I'm pretty sure he has potions. But just in case, so I don't have to switch characters, we'll do this. There we go. Okay. I just don't want to get over there and be like, dang it, I should have brought those from Zollin. Nice. Thanks so much, Tam. So I take back what I said. We'll look at some messages. We have someone else who unfortunately can't make it too because they're sick. So we'll probably just be running tier 1 stuff in the next part of the event here today. So we're not going to be... We'll probably still using the same practice combos. So I'll probably still be on my brawler for this. But... we'll practice using the anti-heal probably with tier 1. Let's see, I need this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And I should probably not have both these in here. But I think I need to use this one because I need the physical meds on this character. There we go. Okay. So it's going to be on tier 1. I'm still going to put my gear on like it's tier 2, though. Let's see. Put these on. Did I leave my other bracelet over on Zollin? By mistake. Looks like I did. Gosh darn it. Oh well. I have an extra one, thank goodness. It might be okay with gear-wise. Okay. So I'm on regular. Let me trade into my weird anti-tank heal build, which sacrifices quite a bit of stuff, but it's doable. Let's see. I think my other... So I did a bunch of work on this. I think with my food and other buffs, we should be able to get it up quite a bit. I was supposed to have my other bracelet, which had, I think, another 4,000 tack mid on it. But I might be okay without it. We'll see. Looks like unless Daniel wants me to DPS on my brawler, which in that case I need to redo a couple other things. It does look like I have red brawler somewhat set up though, thank goodness, with my red. I don't know why I have area effect on it though. That is not, you do not want that on brawlers, so I might have to go flip some stuff real quick. I need it. Let me talk real quick.
In here? Okay, there's Zollin. Okay.
Yeah, what do you need?
Okay, yeah, so Rat canceled, Rick canceled. We're missing like most of our DPS.
4 people then, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna run a tier 1. Kryn is gonna tank. So you can get on whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I mean, if you want to try to mess around with Blue Brawler, because that was the plan, and we might do that tomorrow anyway in Tier 2. But if you just want to bring a DPS, it's Tier 1.
I mean, I could bring like my champ or something, you know.
We still have a good
character set up,
you know. So you can bring what you want to bring.
Yeah, because I know you're gonna plan a couple Tier 1 runs tomorrow too. 3,
yeah,
so.
I don't think we're gonna do 3 runs tomorrow, like I said initially.
Just because less people.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
We're missing Rat, we're missing Rick, we're missing Gallad, we're missing Alex.
Okay, so what would be the best character?
Okay, so we have an RK, a champ, 2 lore masters, so don't bring lore master.
Okay.
And a red bear. So if you've got something that's not that, then and you're happy to bring it, then bring that. But if you want to double up on something, it's fine. It's Tier 1. We have.
Yeah. I was thinking I could bring my Mariner, but he doesn't have the full DPS set, so it's a little low still. His damage.
It's fine.
I'd almost rather just bring my champ. I feel like I could do a lot more damage then. But
we won't kick you out.
Yeah, I don't want to do Zollin because he'll probably run tomorrow as the tank, right, for one of the runs. So.
Too low, then we'll.
Yeah, I was thinking I could DPS on my brawler, but it's not set up for.
I might tank tomorrow for a T1 since Kren's tanking.
Oh, I have my red mini too. I could bring that.
Well,
if you want.
Pick one of them.
Because then I can get buffs, right? Do we have a mini? Do we have a healing mini?
No, healing mini.
No. Red mini. If you want to bring red mini, we have 2 lore masters and a red arcade that would benefit.
Let me take my gear off real quick off the LM, and I'll go to red mini. We'll do that. I'm flexible. Hey, what's up?
All right, who am I missing? Am I missing
Kren.
So, lots of plan changes, but we have to do that.
You're missing the guy out of
Kren. Magnus. Magnus and Z.
Yeah, I want to name Zach.
Z-Zen. Or 0.
Yeah.
What's that?
You're in the group already.
Confused. He's in. Yeah, 0 is in.
And you know, tomorrow night, if worse comes to worse, you need someone to fill my spot as far as since I'm not going to be tanking. I do have my arcade. He is built up for tier 1.
You said you had your red captain, right?
I have him too. He was going to the first one, I think. Are we doing 3 tomorrow?
We're just going to do 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain everything in a second. Zaxor. Okay, I was putting an X. That's what I was.
And how are you doing on tables? Because I'm full on all 3 of my characters, and I can buy all kinds of catfish.
I'm doing fine, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right.
If you
switching
need
to my mini.
Spend it on something else, though.
So you guys are gonna see some minstrel DPS action. I'm not super good at red mini. I'm getting there, but you're gonna see me go Baruch Khazad, Khuzad, and menu like every second, the whole entire raid, because that's minis. We scream a lot.
Now we're just missing Zollin, right?
Yep, I'm logging in.
I don't see anybody in Kin that is supposed to be in. So I think I counted to 12 correctly.
Let me make sure I have the.
Okay, I'm on Silent.
The buff. Let's go. Quest.
I love it that we can.
I tried sharing something with me, but it got canceled. So.
I'm gonna kill my client real quick. I'll be right back.
Dun dun dun, murder. Just kidding.
I need to go get my VIP buffs.
Oh.
If somebody.
What the heck?
Shoot, yeah, 18 minutes.
If somebody could have the quest or both quests.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
It got canceled, so I just went to go get it.
Okay.
Oh my god, wrong way.
Well, if somebody has it, we can.
I have it. Yeah. I can share it. I just need buffs.
Don't know how to raid. I only know how to run around and find seagulls and cats.
And fly your kite. And build sandcastles.
Did you guys get a lot of those toll things the other night when you ran that?
Pretty decent.
Was it a pretty consistent drop or just random?
Are you talking about the open world thing that we did?
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed drop. Every boss 20. Drops a toll. Yeah. You get a. If you do the
I
whole
got
9
24.
Cycle, you're gonna get more than 20.
Now you can get this out at tier 2, right? Tier 2 is a new instance.
Sorry guys, I will talk more on the stream.
You can get them on tier 1.
I'm doing work as fast as I can here to make sure my stuff is as good as possible. It's tier 1, but I still want my stuff to be as good as possible.
I even saw someone
single target attack
criticals. Farm, and it's just the first part where they're down in the crypts, and I'm like,
Senate of Light.
I said that when we ran
I hope they don't nerf that.
This is going to be the Toll Upper farm, is to run to boss 2, basically.
So you want to get the new armor?
Yeah, I would like to have that armor.
I want that helmet.
I have my buffs. Boop, boop.
I just went and did it again, just in case.
I had 18 minutes left.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I came on early and everything. I did everything else except my VIP buff.
Tam, I saw your message. If I forget to respond to you, poke me again and say, hey, you didn't respond to my message.
Okay, just if you need me. Okay.
But I should have heals covered, so I don't want to make you run like on a...
It was if you needed to swap someone else out for DPS instead or whatever. It was just because I can tomorrow if you need it. So just let me know. Anytime. Even up to a few minutes before, it's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I've had like 15 Discord messages since I started running Doom of Excalibur in Tier 3.
Sorry, I should have waited.
2, 3. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got invited into a Foley Boss 4 farm while we were doing this too, and I was talking with Rick.
Well, it bought me time.
Would have helped me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right,
well,
we got 12
thank you for
people
solving it, Daniel, with the
in
plan.
chat. We got 12 people in the group. I feel like that's a success right there.
That helps.
Yeah.
All right, we're going in. I have not even looked at groups.
Okay, I won't do anything yet then.
My stats are okay.
We're running Tier 1.
But 104,000 when I get buffs on right now. It's going to be close to max tactical. Not there, but it'll be close. And my crit's pretty much max. So. My mids are meh, but it's Tier 1.
By the
din of stone.
Yes.
It has already consumed once beautiful Agagin.
Can we double check we have the quest? I moved characters.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing.
Oh, thank you.
Investigation
Okay, then
by the Rangers
right
Fyron
Sweet.
and Hradrog have tracked the
That's
source of
Tier
the
3.
blight to the folly
I'm
of
not
Mochabelle.
I'm not getting it, so I must have it.
Inside
Right?
the
Try
ancient
that one.
and abandoned wonder.
Would you do something for
Definitely
me?
hit the any tier. I just
Yeah, I
shared
do.
it
I have.
like 3
I have one of
times.
them. Yep.
So you should
That's-
all have it.
Yeah. You were sharing by the front door here, right? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yep.
I was right next to you.
The mini buffs aren't the mini buffs raid wide? Pretty sure they are.
I think they are.
They are. Yeah, they are. Whoa.
Too close to the goop.
I've done it to everyone. Everything is set up. They're raid-wide correct. Now, I will tell you right now, I am not going to try to keep up more than the 3 that are important for DPS, because I'm not Rataldo.
Well, no, you have a blue mini, so you don't.
Oh,
so
good. Oh, good. Oh,
you're
okay.
either going to keep up 2 or 3.
I'm sorry. When I
blue
said, "Do we
mini,
have a mini?" someone said no. So that's why I just thought we didn't.
We have
sorry, Bay.
we have a blue mini. I
Sweet.
think that's what she said.
Sweet. Got it. Nice.
So on my red mini, I have 2 different setups.
Yes.
One, since I don't have a blue, I've got one for if there's a blue mini in the group, and I've got one for if there's not a blue mini.
Perfect. That's my setup. I have the setup for when there's a blue mini here. Yay! Yay, Lauren.
Yeah, you don't play it all that often, so I don't know. You need to.
But I have it set up for having a blue mini.
Let me double check our groups. I need.
I'll keep up the damage buffs, and I'll occasionally throw in
DPS
Anthem with the free
over there.
peoples. So DPS Minstrel, I'm not very good at, so I'm going to like probably zone out sometimes stream when I'm doing stuff. But this is the one I was talking about earlier when you have to be a lot faster because you're constantly trying to use this reset. So I use my right hand to click these abilities, and I use my left hand to spam these over here.
That's going to be the groups. Those of you that were waiting. Groups.
Buff us.
That's going to be the groups. When we get to boss 1, we are not going to try to do anti-heal. We're just going to go kill the egg sacks.
Okay.
I'm looking at our group. I expect this will be a quick and easy run. So, you know, just hit a spider. Hit a spider.
Hit a spider, be a spider.
Pick a spider, any spider.
Go ahead, Kryn. Go ahead, Kryn.
I brought the butter. We're going to fry the legs just like lobster.
Everybody knows that the Skulker is the target as soon as it comes out. Rick is not here.
He went for Raz.
Everybody on the Skulker.
My mouse did spin just as I was trying to put the stone down, so I put the stone halfway down the corridor, which was no help whatsoever.
I'll put down a table when we get to the boss. Grant, sorry I told you were tanking T2 and it's a T1, but you know, you're still tanking, so there's that.
Let's go yelling at everything, that's all that matters.
Thanks, Cred. We're glad you're here.
Bear down.
It was all the dots.
I know, I can't even bear it.
I'm standing in front of the enemies when I'm supposed to stand behind them.
Do that.
Are you used to tanking?
Oh yeah.
It's so hard when you tank all the time to not want to go in front.
Dagon, you don't have another like max level tune, do you? Other than the bear?
I have my hunter. I need to work on his gear, but he's probably fine to survive a tier 1 at least.
Okay. I'll keep it in mind. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna try to make 3 runs tomorrow. It just seems like the wrong week to start doing 3 runs. Plus,
yeah,
with,
it's a holiday and everyone's yeah.
Yeah. With,
oh no, is that? I thought Father's Day was coming up.
Father's Day, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, all right, it is. Good. You freaked me out. I'm like, what?
Today is Juneteenth, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I still don't know what that
Emancipation Proclamation. That one.
Oh, okay.
Freeing
We had a
enslaved
Reformation
Texas.
Day.
I
the
know that.
Emancipation Proclamation.
Okay.
Well, no, it's
Cool.
the Texas. It's when the army went in after the end of the signing of the peace of the war and went in and declared.
Oh,
the
that's a different
Texas.
thing.
It's like the last group.
Yes, who were still being held in slavery.
Okay.
I believe.
Kind of funny that
It's an interesting one.
You're more history.
Yeah.
Well, it's a relatively recent holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did know that
just
historical
let me-
fact. I just
I'm
didn't know
gonna-
that's what it was for.
I'm gonna finish my thought on tomorrow real quick. So,
The Lady of
just
Light
make sure you guys
join us
just kind
willingly
of look
or
at
serve
Discord. I will
bound
do
by
my best to
blood.
get something out by like tomorrow morning.
Hurry, sisters.
We had said we were going to do
Unfortunately,
3
it's
runs tomorrow.
We've been political too.
If, I'll just sit
The
down and make
Lady
up
of
some comms.
Blight
You know, here on the channel, I don't really
calls
talk about
you.
Then
Won't say any
you
more
can
than
go
that.
ahead and do it. But it'll probably be just 2, and maybe with some Battle for Erebor included in there. I did put a table down, so make sure you grab the table, everybody.
Because of the nature of it, obviously.
We have failed
And I
you.
can trigger the boss from here.
I'm a little low on my
Alright,
tactical
just go ahead and
mastery.
give
I
us
wish I was a
one
little
reset.
higher.
Did you get them talking?
I was a disappointment to my mother as well.
I don't think it's in there. I got my graphics turned up.
You've got 10 seconds till the end of the army.
So quiet now.
Yeah, and then we'll do 1 reset,
More food for me.
and then we'll go.
Yeah, I can get him from here. When it's ready.
You know what I've been forgetting on my Red Mini? I'm supposed to put my bubbles on
You have
because it
to
makes me
kind of
do
go
more
close
damage.
the first time.
I forgot.
After the first time, you don't really have to. Alright, so when the gate comes down and then back up, we are going to go. Remember, we are going to kill the plump XX.
Alright, damage buffs are on.
I don't have any of my stuff on. Y'all carry me.
Magnus,
do our
do you want to go
best.
first for Fury or?
Major out.
Heads up.
The 1.8 stack.
Back. Bye-bye to the doors again.
Watch out for a puddle on the one side.
Blighted on the left is gonna go. Watch your feet when it goes.
Pump is down.
Blighted. That blighted is gonna go soon. It's on the left.
Come to the ball.
Going in about 5 seconds. Mind your feet on the left side.
First thing.
Major out.
There you go. Watch feet. Zeals to Zach, has the bleed. Zach has the bleed.
Got a
First fighter incoming.
flump going back here.
Yep.
Thank you.
My target.
Here's to Zach. Zach has the bleed.
Down.
About 10 seconds till green sacks burst.
Got a few ads spawned in the group.
There's the blighted. Zach has the bleed.
Major out.
He's almost dead. Finish him off.
Here's fighter incoming.
All right.
Nice.
Great job, guys.
Easy.
4
Good
minutes,
tanking,
2
Kren.
minutes, 42.
Thank you, sir.
Yrsinith is breaking through the blight. See if
Yeah,
you can
that felt
find a way
pretty easy.
back.
Oh, mouse, stop it.
Dun, dun, dun. We're doing it. Hey, what's up? What's up, Pat? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
So it's no guarantee, but I have my fingers crossed we're going to be able to trade in our blighted relics for scraps and armor plates.
Be nice. I have so many cloth and no arm plates.
Oh, they also said that we're going to add a conversion. Now I don't know if it'll be 1-to-1, but you know they say these things. I'd like to just wait till it's actually in the game before I believe it.
They have returned.
Because when they say something's going to be done in like a month or two, it's sometimes 6.
This cavern is immense. How deep
It's a
does
pretty
it
dress
go?
bay.
The moment that passage was unlocked, Morval and Urehai poured through. Then building open their way in.
Be careful. Royal Fly Red's forces may be inside. Roger. Have you to go with them?
Good idea. Keep this
I'd like to know what I can do when a Mochabelle's going to charge me. Oh, I guess we can kill it before it does.
Scream! I'm just kidding.
I mean, I know it's coming, and I just like sit there and I look at the countdown, and I'm like, okay, but so.
Clip her wing.
And then we'll name her Clipper. I'm just kidding. There's so many things I forgot in the first fight that would have increased my damage. I should have been doing my shields more. I should have used Call to Greatness at the beginning forgot. It's a damage buff in red. I should have been, I don't think I had Timeless Echoes on. I don't know how I forgot that. It is fun how much I crit, though. I feel like crit's really important because you reset, so my crit is max, so that's good. We're blowing these guys up!
Blighted's gonna go off, which is okay.
Practicing my timing.
So when we do get up to boss 2, we will be solo tanking it. We will ignore the Blighteds except to debuff them, please.
Boom down.
Thanks, down.
Very nice.
Remember to get your eyes out of the group. Remember you're watching for eyes and cascadings. Cascadings are yellow. Eyes is, well, it's an eye over your head.
Not that kind of eyes. All
that in the group because it
watch
will
my own eyes.
stun everybody.
Or does it stun on two? Doesn't stun on one.
Well, it'll do
damage.
stuff. We don't want it to do stuff.
I remember Dorian. You and the great
Other than that, remember the room won't fill up with puddles, so Kryn's gonna run in, he's just gonna turn the boss around, we're just gonna run up behind it. Make sure you bring your cascading around to the front of the boss, not directly in front of it so that you're getting hit, but up to the front so that Kryn can turn around a little bit, not 180 degrees if we totally miss the cascading.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a ready check real quick.
Chumley just pointed out. Chumley's like, oh my goodness, I'm the only person on that's not 160 today.
mother
Well,
beats
right
you.
now, she might.
Right now,
To
obviously.
destroy these intrigues.
Usually we have about 4 or 5 people who are not next level. that are on.
Yeah, we have a lot during the day.
Oh yeah.
And my evening.
We have about probably over 50 different players that get off and on within 24 hours.
Come on Sundays at about 3 o'clock server. See how many.
So many.
60s are on.
And it's crazy. It's because Tortoise and not mentioned, then you have other people doing other things too. It's so many people on.
Okay, everybody was green, so Kryn, we are ready when you are ready.
Hey, Trey.
And group.
Zollin? The blighted is down. I can bubble this one.
Debuffing.
Going yellow.
Bubbling.
Got it.
I need to get this one. Blighted.
Stones obey. Break bones.
I like that Prime shows which ones we have on.
There's a cascading out.
Okay.
Rotate.
Rotate around, rotate around.
Pivot.
Let it down.
Bubbling for this one.
Go with nature. Cascading to your left, Priam.
Blighted. I cannot mitigate this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stones obey. Whoa!
Explosion loves you, Lauren.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen you with it.
And the one time I had cascading too.
Oh yeah. Slide it down.
Okay, bubbling for this one.
We got a cascading, but don't worry about it. Just stay on the boss.
Alright.
Alright, great job everybody. Great job everybody.
I kept my damage up better. The fact that I'm down 30,000 tactical mastery and I was able to do 130.
Really? I need healer
I'm happy
counts.
with
It's
that.
the one thing I need, I think.
Do you want it?
We have to try.
Oh no, I've got
No
them.
one else might arrive
I
to
need the
understand.
gloves, I think. Sorry.
We must continue
no, it's okay.
on, friend. Find a way to reach Lord.
I'm looking for agility DPS. I don't know. I could have changed tunes, I guess, but
Byron, Lyrith, she is here. She spoke to me. She
I'm not
remembers.
going to get a lot of agility drops.
I love the voice actors of the two characters. She spoke to us. She knows who we are. Good news.
That was very weird.
Go ahead, Kryn. If you're ready to keep going, you can keep going.
15.
Delay them, my children, while I seize my grand prize. As you wish, mother. Children of Cyrus, attack!
It always does that on the first one, whacks it to the right.
I don't know if it's just tier 1. I don't always get that. I think our DPS buffs were really good. Good job if you're doing buffs.
We did have a that has extra buffs too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That we don't normally.
I'm trying to keep them up.
Yeah.
It's nice. I have the prime. Thank you. I have the prime, so I know which ones the Lorns are doing. Like too. It's
Yep.
Oh,
it's really nice.
awesome. I love that.
So helpful.
Yes.
Yeah, when I hear mini raid, that's what I always think of, because that's the one that I use. It's not mini raid. It's like buffs, mini buffs or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see all of them.
I'm starting to remember what I need to keep up all the time. My damage keeps going up and up and up.
When I first started playing Red Mini, I told Glane to tell me if my buffs weren't up. He would say, Red Mini buffs are not up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have it yet.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I clicked it last second. I actually got a 5th one in there. I don't even know if you guys saw it.
I did. She's like there was 4.
Yeah, it was a 5th one. I just clicked it right when it happened and got it up.
I created my own prime a couple of weeks ago for
Nice.
something for Blue Arcane. I can see how many ribs of health Sam has on everyone.
Friend, just let us know when you're stopping.
I'm going all the way to the end.
Okay.
All the way to the end, Friend says. He says he's feeling confident. Even though my closing remarks is up, and we just wasted it, but that's okay.
Sisters, do you not think it unfair for the 3 of us to fight them at once?
I'm standing right next to Kren. I'm not sure if it's safe something.
I agree.
Alright, target is the big troll.
Get him!
Cleanse this shout if you need a cleanse.
Oh no, I aggroed the big troll, Crud. Woo! Now Daniel aggroed the big troll.
I'm tanking him.
Thank you, Craig. Craig got it. Craig got it.
1v1.
And I was screaming insults in the background at the troll.
Gonna mind your mouth.
Remember, if you can hear too many shouts, that means you're not interrupting your piercing cries.
Yeah. Doesn't that mean there should be more shouts? Because piercing cries.
No,
Also.
but you cancel it.
I do cancel it, but the sound still goes off when you cancel it.
Does it? I didn't think.
Yeah,
it
it does.
I don't play. I play with my sound off a lot.
Oh yeah. No, it does. It'll completely remove it in its own animation, but it still will do the sounds. So
All right, guys,
like,
we have
constantly.
1 Oathies. We are going to go after the commander first. We're going to put Oathies and all of our DPS buffs on the commander. Remember, when we get the blood chains, that we're going to group up, heal to full, and we're going to move to the right out of the chains. When that happens, we're going to fight towards the center of the room, so if we do get the orb, we will be able to deal with it. And then we're going to save our Oathies for the last fight, where we will put it on the commander again and kill the commander first. And then we'll finish off everybody else.
I have a
And
minstrel
we'll
question.
be glad that we have 2 red LMs in the group. Go
True.
ahead, Zollin.
Yeah, I want to know about Song of Aid. Does that only hit my fellowship, or does it hit the whole raid?
Fellowship.
Okay, so when we're getting all those horrible bleeds on the one part, I'll just put that on for my side, right? Just help out. Just makes everyone take 15% less damage for 10 seconds. Okay, I just was curious. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Go ahead, Kren. Yeah, you can go ahead and start it up. Just kind of back up a little bit when she's coming down.
Strongest daughter of Pirate Disdain? Oh, I respect her decision. prepared to face the full might of the Legion.
Nature out.
You go first, Magnus.
That's up.
Rain death upon them, sister!
I don't want death rained upon me.
Alright, great job, you guys.
Wow, we blew that up.
Yep. Yeah,
Less
very
than
good.
1 minute.
Show you how it is done.
Very good DPS. Alright, Blood Sorceress. Remember, we are going to... Oh, I wanted to greet her, but she can't.
Nature out.
Let's group up so we'll be ready. Make sure we interrupt that blood drain right away.
Now, here, make sure you're full.
Honestly,
Remember,
I've the red mini. I'm doing
moving
interrupt
to the right.
every 2 seconds.
Oh, wait, it's on me. Run away,
Run
away,
Kren.
Run her from the green.
I'll interrupt her.
Sorry,
She does her thing.
I was a little slow, but just in time, I think.
Oh, it's fun when you're red mini in this part. I can still do damage the whole time. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yep.
Major out.
Rain death upon them, sisters!
It's fun. It is definitely fun. Oh, damn it. Picked
Run
you.
away,
It's not
there you
fun.
go. When you keep the DPS up, we'll have her down really quickly. Yep, there we go.
Powerful little morsels, aren't you?
So remember on this last one, to
Calling
get
us
your
a
cleanses
little
in?
morsel or mortal? Morsels. She thinks we're food.
We have
How
a red
insulting.
for that too.
Another group cleanse.
Yeah.
Nature out.
Still want good DPS.
Yep.
But remember, if you have any very long cooldowns, we are saving them for the last boss. Red LM, save your something Valar, whatever the reset skill is.
Yep. And do.
Ads, invisible ads are there if you want to. Here they are.
You can go with nature along. Yeah.
None of you are safe! Your blades are sharp
very
as
good.
well.
No orb, huh?
Yeah, we've been doing good DPS. So,
They are
guys, let's.
defeated us all.
Oh.
We underestimated them.
Thank you.
Then let us face them together.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. We're not getting the orb.
All right, Commander, we're about to be fighting. Commander. Hey, all of our DPS buffs on the Commander.
Morgul, darken the skies.
Watch feet, watch feet.
Blood Sorceress.
Much
My target. Stay on the Blood Sorceress. Just switch to Interrupt.
Get together,
Get together.
Heal.
Y'all are running away. Don't run away.
You're gonna drop a puddle when you get to full health. Be aware of where you are. She needs to be out the puddle.
Pull her out of the puddle.
She's healing.
Last boss.
All right, nice.
Very good.
Sorry about that. My rousing was off.
Very good.
I'm really happy that keeping up that damage.
We must not allow her to seize whatever this.
So they would do 43 million damage, and I'm down 30,000 tactical mastery. So that's not bad.
Yeah, I didn't. I've been so disorganized tonight. I didn't like put on any of my raid stuff. Like max.
Just happy that I was able in that fight. That fight's so hard to keep your DPS up too, and I still had 111k. So
Are you all right?
because you're waiting around.
But this sense of dread is overwhelming. I fear we may be too late. We must press on. Cannot allow Flyret to lose this monstrous force on Murjala.
Before they redid that fight where there were more ads when it first came out, I still remember that one time we beat it and I had 93 million damage on my LF. That fight alone was crazy.
I see no other options.
Well, we got.
Do we get? Yeah, I didn't even look.
Stuff. Zach got the tank.
Anybody needs it.
Yeah, I have
one?
that. We're gonna do this run, and everybody's gonna bring a medium class.
Yeah, we should. We should do that.
I'm not gonna slot anybody that's not on a medium class.
I don't have a medium, so.
Hint, hint. Why didn't we bring that Mariner?
Yeah, and I say that, and I have a Mariner that I could have brought that I want to get the gear for.
Yeah. And really, by the way, Daniel, I've been working on my alt account hunter. I could totally bring my alt account hunter for a run. He's almost there with being able to do stuff.
Yeah. Well,
like
tonight we could have brought like
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Naked level 150 hunter would be okay.
You know, my hunter's actually like his DPS. It was like 65 with this really bad gear, and then the DPS went up to like 90, and now it's like 115. And then yesterday I got more gear and did more parcels. I was like 130. I'm like, ooh, okay, this is better. This is better.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I completely messed up phase 2 in that boss fight, so that may not have been quite as simple.
I'm bringing my Mariner up. I got him to 150 today, so.
Nice.
That's good. So, this next level cap, or like late in this level cap, Mariner is going to be the new red LM. Everybody's going to have a Mariner.
You mean because like last time we were like, LMs are so good, and then we all got an LM.
I mean, it's natural. People play MMOs and they're like, wait a minute, what's really strong? How much is that doing? I'm going to make one of those. And
the LM's
thing
still
is,
super
Mariner, it looks like a fun class. Like, I've wanted to make a Mariner before.
Yeah.
And I just ended up with a Valar, so I was like, what am I going to use it on? Well,
it's definitely very spammy. But yeah, it's really fun to play.
I used to like to play Blue Hunter because I played this game solo forever, and I was just like questing and beating and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And now that Blue Hunter is like competitive DPS,
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
If it helps, my hunter is level 40.
Mine's set up. Yeah,
Mine's only. Well.
If the game would let us bring you.
It's okay.
You could stand in the back.
You can cheer us
And
on.
get medium-
Woo-hoo! You're like,
get
you're to do that in
medium-
stream anyway.
Get medium drops.
A never-ending gauntlet of deeding. Yes, Pad, I understand. I understand. I find deeding in LOTRO very relaxing. It's what I do when I'm like, I'll watch a YouTube video while I do deeds, and I'll like, I find it really fun and relaxing.
Okay, everybody has done this fight. The only reminder I want to give is to make sure that
Coda
we
of
don't
Fury
use Oathies for a second
gives
time
30
until after
seconds
the
of
boss
5%
has
outgoing
broken free,
damage.
'cause we want
And
to
it has a
shorten that
chance
last
in
phase.
Redline
I
to
don't
reset
expect
your
run into any
things. I
troubles.
usually throw it in after I've done my combos
I
a
don't know,
few
any
times.
questions? I think
and these
everybody
are on
knows this
cooldown,
fight.
so hopefully it'll reset my
Got questions?
calls.
Now's the time.
But this is 5% damage, so you do want to have this up pretty much every 30 seconds. At
Do a
least.
ready check. Just
It also
to make sure
hits
nobody needs
pretty
a break
hard.
for a minute.
I'm
but
tanking,
Piercing
right?
Cry, you're always trying to use and double
You are
click
tanking.
because you're interrupting
Make
its
sure
own
the-
animation and the
make sure the
animation of
boss
one of the
is
calls,
looking at
and then
you
you do a ballot, and you're hoping when you do one ballot it
at all
resets
times.
Piercing Cry.
When
That's
he
kind of the
spins
combo.
round, bad things
So.
happen.
I
Especially
definitely
at the
recommend
beginning when he
using Piercing
doesn't
Cry
want
and
to look
ballots
at
on your keyboard because trying to click with your mouse, you'll break your finger or your mouse. So.
We good?
Okay, we are all green. Make
yeah,
sure you don't get caught
Coda
by the
Fury
door. Make sure you
resets
dip
your
as you
things
go
and gives
in.
you
Dip, dip.
that damage. So.
And
All right,
then
let me
hit the
focus
red
here.
buttons.
Do this one, do this one, do this one, do this one, and then do my Coda Fury to get my 5% damage, and alright, so now I just want to reset that, and do this one, and then do that, reset, do that one, and do that, and do this, reset, do that, and this one, and reset, do that, Coda, 5% damage, this thing, shield,
Dip.
oh,
Dip, dip.
oh, I thought I had an eye
Yes,
on me,
that
it scared me
mushroom.
for a second. Uh-oh, somebody dropped an eye there.
Yeah,
there was
in
no
the group.
poison in the group.
That one was me.
Okay, let's go left. Most people are left, so we're going to move around to the left.
I'm gonna go
blame
ahead.
this puddle for my parse.
Balls, all poison, mushrooms behind us. Watch out. Iron group.
What is going on with that damage?
I think he's got a buff.
Mushrooms right there. Kind of back up.
Yeah, back up if you're on top of a
I got
mushroom.
Dip.
And alright.
Everybody dip.
Tip your toes.
Yeah.
Zach is picking on you.
I know.
Dip. Everybody dip. Do the dip.
Major out.
He's free. No more dippy.
Iron group.
Succumb to the rot.
Reach out. Well, Norio, if you see a yellow, I cannot get that yellow. Get it out of the group, please. Right behind Daniel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Volatile mushroom. You'll have mushroom next to me.
This is like the
Move.
best damage I've done in a long time on my
Quarter
LM.
closed.
I mean, I'm sorry, on my minstrel.
Volatile in the corner.
Major out. I was late on that.
Moving poison out.
Succumb to the rot.
gotta make sure I'm spamming that correctly, or I'm not gonna get the interrupt
One
right.
back. Volatile.
I'm getting in a
Options, I
rhythm.
got it.
I'm getting in a rhythm stream. I don't know if you
Getting
see it.
red.
I'm getting into the rhythm. You know, it's funny because I'm a minstrel. Like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hey, Trail.
Volatile. Moving poison out of group.
Skill in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice, guys.
That
Yeah,
is
I mean,
the best
I knew
damage
we had
I've
a
ever
lot.
done.
I knew we had a lot of DPS the whole way. So we're kind of in a melee meta.
That's the best I've ever done with my red mini right
But
there.
this was the meta last time, right? I mean, some people still had
I'm glad
melee
you reminded
meta
me
last time,
on
but
the
basically you just make
5%
your group
on Coda. I wasn't doing
to
it
fit
quite
your comp.
enough
So,
before.
I mean, we
It
had
definitely
two red
helped to
LMs,
make sure.
so when you
I
have
knew
a
that
red
was a
RK
thing.
and
I
a
just
red mini,
was doing it like every like
that
40
just
seconds. I was probably
works.
losing damage.
It works
in
really
between.
well, and our buffs were up really good. You guys did a great job. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, that's a good parse for me.
Oh, clearly my thing is broken on this character. I'll fix it. I did 160,000 damage DPS. That's the best I've ever done on my red mini in that fight.
Check out that damage. I know you're impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Amazing. Glorious.
12k. Nice.
Okay, pretty nice. Pretty
I see a gold box in
I could
my
get 15.
inventory.
I'm just kidding.
Did anybody get anything fun?
No.
We got a bunch of gold
I did.
boxes.
I got
Shoes
something.
Of the herbalist.
Yeah,
Sex work.
Magnus. Yeah,
I got a
Magnus
necklace
got
that
something.
looks pretty terrible, but
What you got, man?
Is it the one with a bunch of fate?
it's a bunch of fate and vitality.
Yeah, a bunch of fate. Good job, SSG.
Yeah.
Make that loot
I got-
on boss 4 of the raid that no class can use ever.
Yeah.
Nice job, Magnus. You got
Magnus got his shoes.
Yeah, there's no
Yep.
class that would ever
Bladed
want to use that.
shoes.
Yep, that was our. We only
Some
got
people
one
might be
raid
like,
piece.
healer.
Normally we get more. Even on tier 1, we normally get more than that. But
Yeah, that was good though.
I'm
That was
glad
good run.
Magnus got. Magnus, thanks for joining us.
It was a reward
Yeah,
for
thanks for playing with
I came
us.
just so I can get a pair of boots, obviously.
Did you have them? Did you have them already?
I don't have any. I haven't been in here in like 3 months. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
So it's like almost beginner's luck, but
Nice
not
to have a
really.
guest.
It's like restarters.
Well, it was
luck?
beginner's luck because it was the first time I was in here on this too. So yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
There you
Well
go.
deserved.
And I like looking at my damage when there's other tactical classes in the comp because we don't always have that. So
Yeah.
normally I'm more like a DPS buffer. But yeah, we didn't even have a blue. We didn't even have a blue brawler to buff us either.
No.
Well, hey
Had a red
everybody.
mini, though.
Sorry for the
We had some good
curveball
buffs, though.
on the T1, T2, but I hope you guys had fun.
I did.
Just take a look.
Stream, do you guys got any
Tomorrow, I will
questions
have
for me?
our
I'd be happy to do
runs
some stuff
posted.
with you
When I
for a
put
few
things
minutes.
together,
The
if it
event's
looks like
over.
we can easily
I can
do
answer
3, then we
questions.
might
I
do
could
3.
show you things.
Just right now, without looking
Whatever
at the
you
names and
guys-
knowing who's missing, I kind of feel like we're going to do 2 runs, but we might, since we're doing 2 runs, we might just do a quick battle for Erebor before each one.
That's a good idea.
So, just you know, just take a look and
Get us those
see if
gold
you're-
things.
Yeah, see if you're on there. So anyway, that is going to end our event for tonight. So thanks for coming, everybody, and everybody have a good night.
All right.
Thank
Thank you, Daniel.
Stressful than normal.
All right. Good job, guys. What'd you say, Tam?
Less stressful than normal on a Friday.
Yeah.
Significantly
Yeah.
easier to do that.
I am excited. We'll see, though. I don't know if we're going to have enough, obviously, to do our tier 2 attempt. We probably won't tomorrow night then, too. But next week, we'll try again. Because we're going to try a little bit. I was telling the stream originally, we're going to try a little bit of a different stuff. So, Veals is going to take my spot on that red. I don't know if we're going to keep that for next weekend, though, if Glad's back. But I think, ideally, it might be better if I'm on Blue Brawler and I can do the anti-heal. Because then Glad could bring a, her LM or something. We'll see. We'll see what Daniel wants to do and Rick.
And
But
there's
anyway.
a lot of people right now that want to do tier 1. So if you guys want to do tier 1s, I'm sure everybody would be willing.
Yeah,
on the
for
new,
sure.
On the new, yeah, the new.
Oh, the new instance. Yeah.
Everybody's excited about that right now. I heard a lot of people earlier talking about it.
It seems to like it's really got a lot of complexity to it, but honestly, at least the first 2 bosses that I was watching them play the other day, it looks fun.
Second boss is more
Pretty crazy.
crazy than the first.
Yeah. No, that's all I was watching you guys do.
I don't mind the second boss. It's just it forces you to play well. You have to deal with the mechanics. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit overtuned for tier 1.
Yeah, who knows?
But I don't really mind it. You know, we may practice it a couple times and figure out that it's not overtuned once we get some practice.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say you can't just kind of go in there with some DPS and do tier 1. Like you gotta have strong DPS. Like you can't just go, like tier 1 hold. You know, I don't look at people's gear or ask them, you know, anything. I'm just like, we're running tier 1 hold.
Hi, Elvin.
You know, come on, let's
cool dark armor.
But it's definitely a
I've been wearing. What am I wearing?
I can see that. Just
this is the helm of the threshold.
It's a little stronger than everything
I think it's
else.
from the level 130 expansion.
Zollin, are you streaming right now?
I am still alive. Yeah. Did you guys want to do something else or?
No. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah. Well, if you guys need me, that sounds good. I'll hang out with the stream for 10 minutes here before I finish up. So, thank you so much for the event. But I'll be around if you want to message me. Be back.
Okay.
All right. So what I wanted to show you is I'm pretty happy with 160K on the trick to the DPS mini, which now that I'm feeling more and more comfortable with it, I'm gonna make a guide video on it soon. I like to make sure I really know something before I've been talking to a lot of our mains in our group. So pretty much it is this into this one, get this on, put all these on. All right, and then basically what you want to do is you want to just go for the interrupts, and you're hoping it's going to... Oh, I need that. Nope, messed up. Already messed up. So again, you want to do the reset in between every single... I was doing it better when we were in the actual raid. That's funny. So normally, when you crit, it resets it. It doesn't always, though. But that's what you want. It's a chance to reset. You want to put this one back on. Shield buff. So there's quite a few buffs you really have to think about keeping on. It's like 4 or 5. Which, but really, it's once you get in the rhythm, which is hilarious because it's a minstrel, right? So I feel like that's kind of accurate. Now, again, realistically, I'm going to tell you guys, you don't need to be going quite as crazy I am with the cancellations. I'm trying to do what, like, a lot of, like, the mains do as much damage as possible. And if you notice, my damage is so much lower than in the raid, but that's not only because I'm making mistakes. It's also because when you're in the raid, you got a lot of other buffs, right? The yellow, you're getting buffs from the yellow burglar. You're getting buffs from the red captain. It all adds up, right? And everybody's mit shred makes you do more damage because every class has a mit shred. So that's basically what I keep up with here. Let's see if I do that right. Man, it doesn't seem like it's resetting as much either. There it goes. There it is. There, I'm getting it now. Okay, there it is. Usually every time you do the ballot, almost all the time, you get the reset. Not always, but most of the time. There, I got the reset with the coda, as you just saw right there. But it's a lot. It's enough where I kind of struggle to talk while I do it. Like to multitask, because I'm already like thinking about so many things. You can also actually interrupt the animation of Coda of Fury with your yell too. So if I was really like on it right now. Right? So if I get the reset, I could do this, interrupt. See how I interrupted it really quickly? That's the trick to the interrupts. And if you're like, what in the heck are you doing? It's the basically, you're your piercing cry is also an interrupt, and any interrupt still can interrupt its own animation and others. So you do that, and you tap it twice really fast, and it interrupts the animation of itself and the other ability, and that's what people do. And again, kind of overkill if you're just having casual fun DPSing, but if you're trying to do as much damage as possible, it's good to know how to do. So I mean, I'm keeping 91. That's not terrible. That wasn't terrible. I have 91k. Yeah, no, 92. That's pretty good. That's pretty good without the rest of the buffs in the group. But you can see, you need to always think about it when you do your parsing. You're probably going to get like a 40 to 50% damage increase when you're in the raid if you have the correct setup of comp with people buffing you, right? So, anyway, this is what my fingers feel like right now. I like the red mini, but if you're going to really try to high DPS on it, you really have to know how to do the combos. And again, when you use a ballad, usually always use minor ballad as the one you use, and then perfect is kind of the oh no, it didn't work, use the other one. Usually you'll get the interrupt on this, and it's actually in the tree. It's right, I think it's this one. A critical hit with your ballad resets piercing cry's cooldown. All right, that's the one. And this one increases the crits for your ballad, and you have your crit. It's very important to have your crit already maxed, obviously, right? And I did have it maxed with my buff on. But those are the kind of things you kind of have to think about when you're doing it. But, yeah. Storyteller, by the way, hello. Thank you for the well done. Nice tricks. Yeah, exactly. There's people that are so much better at than me. You know, I'm a long-time player. I've been playing for a long time. And as a content creator, I'm trying to learn every single, like, class tree. Because the reason why I say class tree is because really the mini is 2 classes, right? It's either a healer or it's a DPS, right? So a lot of my guide videos, I've been leaning, instead of making a guide video about, like, I'll make general ones that are like, oh, this is the basics on the mini, right? But usually, like, you'll see, I'm going to have more guides coming out over the next few months right now. I've just been practicing all these characters slowly to make sure I know as much as I know. I've been talking to people who main it, and basically I'll make a guide video on the red minstrel. Like, I'm not going to talk about the blue healing at all, right? I'm not going to talk about what you need with virtues or skill, like what they do. I'm just going to talk about purely the virtues you need for DPS and all that kind of stuff. So, like, for example, what I'm using right now on my minstrel for DPS is I'm using honesty, conviction, wit, and wisdom. And then I throw in, you don't have to have, if you need more defenses, you might want to use like compassion, or fidelity is really good for that as a defensive one. But I usually throw in determination for a mini. And I know you're like, but it has physical mastery on it. It gives me 5,000 more crit, and it gives me agility. So agility is really, really good. It gives tactical mastery, it gives critical rating at ×2, and then it gives finesse too at full value. Now you can also use might. It gives flat crit rating. So in theory, but it does give double tactical mastery. So in theory, I could remove this one and put on, I believe it's this. No, Zeal. If I had it maxed up, I don't, because that could increase. I don't need the physical mastery again, but it would give me crit and it would give me might. So that would shift my crit rating lower and shift my mastery higher. The only time you ever think about this is when you're end game and you're setting up your stuff. Normally, you always go for your main stat, right? And a minstrel wants will. You want will, right? So obviously, I take wisdom because it gives will and tactical mastery, and I take honesty because it gives will, tactical mastery, and crit rating, right? So those are things you need on your class. But at a certain point, once you have really good gear on, and I have most of the good DPS gear, a lot of good jewelry, things like that, then you start filling in the cracks. And by doing that, if you're already capped on tactical mastery or whatever, you're trying to get one of those higher, you don't need the defenses. I go for either determination or maybe zeal if you wanted the might. But again, I think determination is probably the better of the choice for endgame, because tactical mastery is a little easier to cap, and you can overcap crit, and it's worth it. It's not worth it if you overcap your mastery. Tactical and physical masteries cap at 450,000 at level 160, and you cannot increase that number and do any beneficialness. You're stuck. Now, there are abilities that can increase your percent damage that will stack on top. But any ability that like increases your actual number, it says like gives 6,000 tactical mastery or whatever, and you're already at 450 and you have like 465,000, the percent won't go up. But with crit rating, okay, I'm being really nerdy on this right now. Crit rating, actually, when you get over the 450,000 mark, it increases your devastate crit chance past that. So there is some benefit to having overcapped crit rating. This is the same thing, by the way, when it comes to masteries, when it comes to defenses. Once you hit your certain cap, which I think is 200,000 for tier 1 for light classes, or is that tier 2? I don't remember. There's different caps for defenses based on what tier instance you're running or raid. But you can't increase these past their flat number, but you could increase them past their percent with abilities that add a percent bonus on top. Okay? That's the kind of thing to remember. So like for the Guardian, for example, our Guardian's Ward gives us like 6,000 almost tactical mastery. So it adds to the number itself, where like there's another thing in that Guardians get that's like a percent increase in their defenses that stacks on top. And that's like from their different things they have. I think it's their bolster stacks give them that or something off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, there you go. There's a bunch of nerdy stuff with stats if you're curious. I don't know why I went into all that, but I was thinking about it, so I thought I'd talk about it. Hello there. I like the little emoji. First time chatter. Hello. If you guys had a good time today, you throw a subscribe on YouTube or a follow on Twitch. That greatly appreciate it. Did anyone else have questions for me? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so probably going to take a break and have some dinner. So I'll finish up here, but your knowledge has grown a lot in several years. Yes, I've definitely learned a lot in the last 3 and 4 years. I've done a lot more raiding again, and the number thing has gone up. If you're really confused on this stuff and you're like, Zollin, how could I ever know all these things? It's not the end of the world. You literally just need to go. I'll show you. You go to LOTRO Wiki, okay, just lotrowiki.com. You just type stat, okay, character stats. Go right down to this page down here at the bottom. This right here. This is how you can know this stuff without having to worry about it. So you can go, okay, well, let's say I'm a medium class. Let's say you're a hunter. Okay, I'm a hunter. What is my physical mastery ratings? What I care about? I'm a hunter. I'm ranged, physical. The cap, it says, is 200% overall, but it says let cap rating, which I just explained, to 450,000. Okay. Now again, if you increase this number past 450,000, there's no benefit. Now if you go up to the critical rating for everybody, and it says the cap is 25% naturally, okay, abilities can cap past these. All right, that's what I was saying. 450,000 is the cap. Now, what it doesn't explain here, that I will tell you again, is that when you overcap this, it increases your critical devastate chance just slightly. All right, so that one doesn't tell you that, but keep that in mind. That's an exception to the rule. Everything else is the same. Finesse, you never have to cap finesse, but you usually need about somewhere between 100,000 to 130 or 40, depending on what DPS. Depending on the tier level, difficulty. And then if you go down here at the bottom, the other stats everyone really has to think about, whether you're a hunter or whatever, you look at your mitigations. You go, okay, so medium classes, right? They need they can cap at 50% unless they have some ability that adds onto it or legendary item or something that adds a percent on top. And it says for landscape difficulty, it's 250,000 is cap. I was correct on light classes, by the way, when I said it, 200,000. And then, you can see these tiers. So if you're in an instance that's tier 1, the cap is actually 265, all right, slightly more. And if you're in a tier 2 instance, the cap is 280. And if you're in tier 3, it's actually 310. Now, realistically, you're never going to be able to hit all these as a DPS. But, you might want to get close, right? Depends on what you can get. But you don't want to sacrifice your DPS stats, which, again, for a hunter, would be physical mastery rating and critical rating. And it really, long story short, if you're a light class, if you're a healer, okay, there are definitely healers that are heavy classes. But if you're a healer, all you care about is capping your outgoing healing. Let's see, not incoming, tactical outgoing healing. All right, which is very, very high, but you get a ton of it from your legendary, so don't freak out if you see that number. And getting your crit rating close to max. Then everything after that is just defensive. You know, whether you're a light healer or a heavy healer, you want to try to look at your mitigations and get them to the right spot. That's healers. DPS, your goal, whether you're a magical DPS or a physical or ranged DPS. Your physical range, you do physical mastery rating. You want to max that out close as you can without overcapping it in raids, because you get bonuses from people, right? And then tactical, you want to do, you want to get to close to that if you're a tactical DPS, magic, right? And then you want to try to max your crit out. If you go a little over, that's okay, but you want to try to max it out. Then on top of that, and by the way, the info is right here. See how it says 600,000 is the cap for Devastate? So if you get over 600,000, then you might be wasting stuff. But basically what it's telling you here is that you can go past it. Technically, it looks like critical hit magnitude actually goes up. So technically 900,000 is the cap, which is going to be an impossibility for anyone to hit with gear. But it's there mathematically on this chart, just so you know. DPS will also need to think about your finesse. You don't want your finesse too low, you'll miss a lot. You can kind of test it, but usually landscape, if you have like 80 to 90, you'll be fine. Tier 1, you probably want to have about 100,000. Sometimes you can get away with like 90,000. And then when you get into tier 2, you're going to probably need like 110, 120. You can try it as a DPS and see where you kind of like, are you missing or getting resisted? If you're missing shots or you're getting resisted, your finesse is too low. That's how you know as a DPS. And then everything else you can kind of ignore as a DPS, and you just need to think about your mitigation levels as best you can get them on top of those 3 other things, right? That's it. And tanks, all we think about is we think about our mits. We want those maxed. Tanks have to get your mitigations maxed. You want to make sure your finesse is okay, so you're not missing. Usually you need slightly more finesse than DPS do, it seems like. So we're talking, again, similar numbers that I said, but maybe tier 2 you need like 110 to 120,000. 110 might be on the low side. You're probably going to want to do like 130. That's like a sweet spot, I notice. It's like 27%, 28%. Of when you hover the number, that's the sweet spot I notice with my tanking. And then things you can then that are very important after those 2 stats is really getting your block, parry, and evade up. Those are the next most important things after your mits and your finesse. And then you can think about other stats like getting more resistance, getting more crit defense, and maybe getting incoming healing is the most important probably out of these 3. Is incoming healing. Helps your healer heal you more. That's good. And crit defense is very nice. It's very hard to get crit defense in the game. Guardians naturally get a lot of crit defense, so lean into that. It's like free because of their bolster stack thing. So you can max everything out and get a lot more crit defense than other people, which is why they're a very good tank. But I mean, they've always been a main tank, so other classes can do that as well. But there you go. There is your big... There's all the details. Everyone's gone, so I probably bored everybody. So anyway, hope that helps, though. But yeah, there's a full coverage of that here at the end of his stream, which no one in the video will see later. If someone later is watching this as a video and they're still here, and you just listen to all that, you got to say, hey, I listened to your whole thing about stats, and I'm going to give you a big heart on the comment. Duck's still here. Good night, Duck. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Yeah, defense is nice on Guardian. Guardians naturally get really, really high physical defense because they're a heavy. Heavies just get that naturally. Definitely at the point where I feel like it's easier for me to max my defense caps on my Guardian and then just put in Vitality Essences, which never do unless you have endgame gear. Because it can be a trap to put those little Vitality Essences in if you don't have your mitts already maxed and your finesse right. But if you can already max them, what's wrong with having more health? Right? That's when you think about adding those Vitality Essences. No one else should be using those, by the way, just tanks. There's no class that should be using Vitality basic Essences. If it's a vital one into a vital slot, that's what you should put in it, right? Like, for example, my thing here, I have a vital slot one, it gives me 3,000 Vitality. You should absolutely use that. But I'm saying the basic slot, which I have crit in, you get like the 600 Vitality one. Don't use that unless you're a tank, unless you know what you're doing at the end with your mitts are all maxed and everything. But yeah. Anyway. That's about it. I'm going to go ahead and take my DPS gear off here because I know tomorrow I'll probably need this on my LM and I don't want to forget, so I'm going to do it right now. Yeah, but thanks for being here, guys. I hope you had a fun time today watching us with that. And again, the Raid-Tacular is for anyone that's, max level in Arcane. Next week will be my event. I try to do events that are good for more lower levels as well. And tomorrow, Saturday's event, will be more for just the Pioneers group. to be running stuff. This needs to go to my will healing area. There we go. Gonna put my wheel. Where's my wheel DPS? Gonna toss these in here. You're gonna have to toss me. Oh, don't worry, I will. But yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this piece of jewelry. This Blighted Seer's necklace. By the way, I didn't talk about support classes when I did that little lecture just now. Basically, supports just want to have their defenses a little higher than everybody else, and they want their finesse very high, because they want to never miss their support skills. There you go. That's supports. And at that point, after that, they go for, like, increased damage, if they're a support that can do damage, too, just to help a little bit with crit, or their base, or whatever, with mastery. Alright, well the rest of these are locked on my character. You can technically do a trick, by the way, if you have a thing locked in your inventory. It's a little risky, but you can actually sell it and immediately buy it back. The only reason I say it's risky is for some reason your client got crashed right when you did it. You wouldn't be able to get it back then. But yeah, so I'm gonna do, let's see. I'll probably put this into the healer slot and see. Actually, I'll just put it into my raid stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or not. We'll see. Yeah, so anyway, that's a little trick. It's nice that they have the option. Basically, they're locked for an hour, so you can trade them with anyone that was in the group afterwards. So it's a nice thing. But I'm going to go ahead and sell that, buy it back. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this. What level was this? 567. I have a better one. I think I'm going to break it down. But I'm also thinking my embers are full. You never want to break... Yeah. It wouldn't have let me anyway, but... Be careful if you do some ember thing and you're, like, not capped, because it'll just delete the rest. Really dumb. I think what it should do is you should overcap the embers slightly and then lock it where you can't do any more. Because if I try to break this now, it'll warn me and say you do not have enough room. But if I had like 10 from the max and I broke this down to get 200, it would literally delete 190 of them. I don't know why that's so I don't know why that is. It's just some thing. Yeah. Oh, look who it is. It's Dagond on his hunter. It's Dagond on his hunter. Alright, so anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with my hunter on my alt account the last 2 days, so. Have you played Bjorning? Yes, I have. I have a max level Bjorning. I've tanked on it a little bit. I've not tried to DPS yet. I believe I have a max level for every class now. Let me see. I'll bring it up. The only reason I've done this is because I want to learn every role. I don't necessarily recommend... I don't recommend to people to, you know, have an be an what is it? An altaholic, as we joke around. It's good to have a couple. I think once you really get an end game, it's nice to be able to do more than one run a day and switch out characters. So I think a healthy number is like 2 or 3 like main characters you keep up on and you gear out, which is kind of what I try to do. But now I'm at the point where, since gear can be switched sets, I've just tried to get a set for every type of thing: support, DPS, heavy, light, and medium, a tank, you know, and yeah. So this is my alt account. So I have my max level Warden on here, which I have just leveled up. I have not really done a ton on him, like learning wise, and my hunter. And then this is actually a second level 160 guard, which I have not finished. The only reason I made him was because I had a Valor boost on the account, and I was like, well, it would be nice to be able to run tier 1 stuff more than once a day, since I always tank for people in Arcane a lot. I have a second tank, which again I have to gear him out. So, but and then my other main account, I have my LM, which is one of my mains, meaning that he's geared out and I play him a lot. I've got my Mariner. I've got my Burglar, who I got max level, and I wanted to set up for yellow, but we have a lot of good yellow Burgs in Arcane, and you really only need one a run. So I just haven't taken the time yet, because it takes a lot of time to build characters up with gear. Like, once you level up, that's one thing. Gearing and doing virtues with deeds is a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother part of the game. My Runekeeper, which I heal mainly on, haven't really done a lot of raid DPSing, but I do love to use yellow, even though red is what you want. And then, of course, my main, my guard, my captain. He's actually Zollin's dad in my own lore of my characters. Just throwing that out there. And then here's my Bjorning. So I do have a bear. And then I have my champion, who is one of Zollin's brothers in the lore. And then this character is my brawler. And then, of course, the mini Usamion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those are 10 of my 160s. And then I have, the other one was 11, 12. And I think there's only the 12 classes, right? Wait, no, there's 13. Nope. 11, 12. It's 12. Okay, we're 12. And I technically have 13 160s because I have another guard in the other account. But yeah, okay, yeah. I should know this off the top of my head. But, you know, you just forget these things sometimes. Anyway, this is my hunter that I've been working on. So as you can see, I've been trying to get certain gear in certain locations, which I might make a video on just talking about how to gear up every class and just like where you go for reputation or instances or how you get your gear at 160 right now. I think that'd be a really helpful video. I might have done a little bit of something on it, but you can see here my physical mastery is not maxed yet. I'm getting there. My crit is 400,000, which is pretty good. And of course my mitts are meh. But I'm not really... I always think about these first as a DPS class. Right now I'm trying to get my reputation up because the best melee and ranged physical item in pocket is this one. It's called the Small Obsidian Axe Head until you get some of the raid stuff. And even then, some people will use this over it depending on if you can get the raid essence, necklace essence. The best necklace is from the hunter camps, which I am also not quite there. I'm trying to work it up so I can get that one. There's all the types are from right here. Or actually, sorry, it's where the fire is, right there. The fire. That's the hunter camp quest. We do those sometimes in a kinship together in Glamdring here. But yeah, a lot of fun. This is my bear, by the way. You asked me about the bear. This is my bear character. So, and yes, I actually have worked on setting up his skills and stuff for both tanking and DPS. And his allies are fine. Again, I switch gear over to him. You know, when I'm going to tank or DPS, I bring the gear to him from my physical heavy DPS gear or my tank gear. So I do that with all my characters, and that's why I have I have my shared storage set up in the way I have it set up. Was I too far away? There we go. That's why I have like melee DPS, and healer, and then I have will support healer. Agility DPS, will DPS, tank spot. That's why those are there. So I can move gear around easily. But, yeah. Red Hunter? He's Red Hunter right now. I set up as Red Hunter. Let me see. Let me turn the sound on. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out! There we go. Yes, it is mainly... Hold on. Let me go over to the training dummy real quick. But yeah, I mainly do red. I haven't done a lot of blue hunter yet with the rework. See, that's hard too. You know things and then you get a massive rework and you have to relearn stuff. I've been extremely learning my red guard. I'm very happy that they can really be real DPS and raids now. They might still not be necessarily meta, but they can do it. I'm the kind of person that's like, learn the meta and then have fun breaking it. Because the devs are trying to set it up where every class can do a role. So as long as you have all the roles covered, you should be able to do stuff. Now, are there other classes that could have advantage over one class or the other? Yeah, of course. And it should be like that. It gives specialties. But I feel like my music teacher always used to tell me this in theory at college. He was like, learn how to do the music right, in theory. And then break it when you're writing music, right? Then do whatever you want. But as long as you already know how it works, and you know what the metas is, then you know what you're getting yourself into, right? So let me show you. So I'll put up my little combat analysis thing here to see damage. And I'll show you. The Hunter's pretty fun. But I've gotten a lot better with these stats right now, which is pretty good. And I've gotten better with the rotation on the Hunter. But let's see how I do here. So usually I go straight into... We're going to Burn Hot, into a quick upshot. Into Heartseeker. And then you want to get these off. And then I weave into these like this. They're very fun. I think hunters are really fun to play. It's not as spammy feeling as like a minstrel is when you're like, again, minstrels don't feel spammy if you're just doing it like regular clicking the buttons as you go. But the hunter, you don't really have to like do interrupt things. You technically can use your interrupt skill to like finish off longer animations when they're done inducting, like this one. And I could spam into the interrupt of my thing. But I just find it's not like enough of a difference to be like huge. But you can see I'm at 110 DPS. That's not bad, right? That's not bad with where my numbers were just a second ago I was explaining. And my LIs are not very good too. Your legendary items are huge in this game, you guys. I have guides on legendary items. You need to know what is the best things. On our we've been setting up pages on our Discord to help guide you guys. There's a thing I always used to recommend called the LOTRO HQ, but the problem is it's kind of outdated now on a lot of things. With like putting your tree and how to set up your tree. And really, I tell people, set up the tree the right way, learn how it works, and then break the rules and change it around if you'd rather do something else, right? It's just if certain things you change too much, it's not, your damage is going to be really low. But but there's some things you can customize for sure on your allies and your trait tree. So if you guys have any, I should put this back on though. I don't know why I don't have this back on right now. Ooh, 568 Devastate. That was a huge crit. So you want to try to have your stuff up in time for... So I'm keeping over 100 DPS. That's pretty good, even with me talking. Alright, so I want to make sure I'm always using up my rage, which is how the hunter works. But I want to make sure I'm charging up in time, so when Upshot is ready, I have my bar full. Right? And it also gets some resets sometimes with your other thing. So you see my damage did drop. I definitely did some stuff wrong, or, you know, again, it kind of makes sense because my damage is actually pretty similar to what my red LM was. Sorry, not LM, mini. I keep saying it wrong. So, I mean, that's pretty, I mean, I kept 96. 97.2 is what the chat thing said from the dummy. So this drops because it keeps you in combat for some reason. I don't know why sometimes. But, yeah, so anyway... Again, I'm learning a lot of different things. I do not know the rotations of blue yet. You put some points into blue when you're doing your red tree, but I do not know the rotation yet of the blue. Because the blue, I was learning it, and then they redid stuff again after the rework. And basically you have to like stack up these volley stacks, and then use a bunch of stuff during it, and then you cash out and it goes away, and you have to restack them up. And they do a bunch of stuff, and you cash, like... So anyway, that's how it kind of works. But, again, I haven't done enough myself to know. Red is pretty much, you're building up all your stuff, you use burn hot whenever it's off cooldown, ideally, and then you're trying to get Merciful Shot off, and you're trying to do Upshot, and you're trying to do Heartseeker, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, anyway, I've been having fun. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Another good thing, last thing I'll say, because I'm doing all these learning things, keep in mind the best in slot ring is still the quest ring for all the different classes. At least not when it comes to tank, but when it comes to DPS. There's a tactical one that's the ring scholar ring, and you get it from the side quests at Zajana area. So this region, you do the side quest and you finish in Zajana and you get that one. And the quest you do over here in this region gives you the DPS ring. There's also a pretty decent ring, one pocket. It's a pocket item? Oh, that's the pocket item. No. Yeah, the ring is from the quests. And there's a tank ring you get in the first area, which a lot of tanks, some use, some don't. I don't think it's very good. It has fade on it. I don't think you need it. But the, yeah. And then the pocket item, the best pocket items are the reputations of the regions. And that goes in the order of healer is this region. This one is the DPS light, like the ring is. It's a pocket item. This one is the melee. just like the ring is. And then this one technically is the tanky one, the tank pocket item. And the ring in this area is... I don't think there is a ring, actually. I think there's only 3 rings. Yeah, I don't think there's a ring in this area off the top of my head. I think it's just the pocket item from the reputation. Alright, I'm done. Look at Dagon being over there, doing a great job. Should I just start shooting from over here? Just start, like, shooting. The good news is this will not hurt its parse. You're gonna hurt parses in other ways, but it doesn't hurt it to shoot at the same target. Unless you're giving, like, damage buffs. Then that's not ideal. But it's not gonna show on his damage thing my damage. Pew pew! It's really fun to watch from the back of an archer when you're shooting. You see the arrow, the animation. It looks really cool. Also, it looks cool when I put light oil on or fire oil because it changes it into like a beam of light, which is kind of cool. I use a crossbow. I think it looks cool on the dwarf. I don't really think it looks great on the other races, but I like it on the dwarf. I mean, I'm actually keeping up pretty good damage here. The big one is making sure you're using your stuff and making sure you use upshot when it's ready. That's what really matters. Me and Dagon coming over here, we've been practicing a lot. A lot of our kinship too. If you're in our kinship on Glamdring and you don't know that we have an entire practice arena with a billion different things to use, it's at Zollin's house. So it's technically the same neighborhood as our kin house if you teleport to our kin house. But the better way to do it is to go into Kinship tab, go click on Zollin, and just click the word visit. As long as you're in the Kinship, you'll start teleporting, and you'll teleport to my house. And it's basically our training area. I just kind of wanted to... It was less laggy at this location compared to the kin house. I'm not quite sure what that is. So it's a really good place to... It's not really ever really laggy at the Kinship house either anymore. It had less input issues and stuff. So, and I thought, you know, this is the training ground. A lot of us, me and Ras and Veals helped me make it even better. They gave me some of the wargs, but these are all, every single thing you see here, these are all dummies you can summon in different spots. People can all practice. And then this crazy abomination of a house I built has 5 in it. So it has 5 and they're all different ones, meaning you can trigger all of them. So what I do is I sit here and one of them is armored, I believe. The rest of them are unarmored, possibly 2 of them. I think this one's armored, not because it's armor. There's a different version of the dummy. It has like defenses. It's not just flat nothing. That's what I mean. So 2 of them are armored technically. The other 3 are not armored, so they take full damage. But you can sit here, and if you have any AoE things, you'll see your damage go higher based on AoE. So you can practice based against, like if you had 5 targets to shoot at, which is kind of like the average amount most skills can hit without the LI bonus. So you can just sit here and practice your doing your combos with DPS. So like I would do a lot more rain of arrows if I'm trying to clear ads, and I would do a lot more split shaft shot, right? Because you can hit them all. Did you notice my DPS is already 180? So it goes way up when you can hit more ads. But that's kind of what it's for. It's to practice. And technically they will hit back at you. So you have to kind of be careful in that area. But yeah, so realistically, I would want to do trying to mainly do only area effect. But it's just kind of fun to have a spot you can practice your AoE damage as well. You can see I'm at 180k DPS because I'm over here hitting rain of arrows constantly, right? Way higher. But obviously I have 5 targets to hit, so my area effect skills are hitting 5 targets. But yeah, I just think it's kind of fun. I thought this up. I thought it would be fun. No one ever told me this. I just was like, oh, we're going to do this. And I was very excited the new warg one they added counted as a separate one. Because we were able to do 5 targets instead of 4 with 1 person. And then you just go in my house and get you out of combat. But yeah. Thanks, guys, for listening. Have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. We did 30 minutes of talking about stat things. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Big thank you to my Patreons, Reb Bartnet, Move44, and all of these nice Patreons. Really helps make this channel possible. A lot of stuff going on, so I appreciate that a lot. To help me I do everything full-time, so I appreciate that. Which is why I take making guides seriously. It was also fun. So I'm going to keep learning all this stuff, and I'll bring you guys more guides soon. So anyway, stay happy. Have a great day in Middle-earth. I'm at your service and your families as always, and it's time for me to go get some dinner. See you soon. Cheers.